I know dudes that have like these corporate farms, and they do massive farms, irrigation and whatnot, right? And I'm sort of a mom and pop one. Like I do organic. You know what I mean?
Your stable is smaller.
Yeah. So plowing would be appropriate then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see you as a plower.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Is everyone a plower that does it or no?
No.
Oh, good. Thank you. So I'm in an elite level.
Yeah, elite.
Wait, what a girl, like when the guys are out, we have this type of slang. Weird. But when you're out with the girls, like hanging out at,
It's
the
worse.
Palmolive factory or wherever you go, like what are the words you guys use to say like
Horrible things like
what-
getting dick down, catching a dick, skull fuck.
Catching a
like,
dick.
skull? What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just real.
Isn't that a character in Thor? Skull fuck. Wait,
Really,
what?
really?
Keep going.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'd
Everybody,
say,
our first
girls
guest,
are
you know him and love him from the Adam Friedland Show. Everybody, how about some?
Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Story Wars with the Story Warriors, Big J. Okerson and Louis J. Gomez.
Oh, welcome everybody. Thank you all for coming out to Story Wars, everybody. Let's make some noise in this fucking room. Let's feel good, huh?
It's the first official Story Wars of the year. It was last week we had one, but that doesn't count because that was the holiday. This is the real first one, and we sold out this bitch. Clap it up one more time for yourselves. Clap it up for your lineup. This is the number one game show on earth.
America's new favorite game show obsession. How many people here are familiar with Story Wars? Not bad.
How many people are not familiar with Story Wars? Okay, good. No, I like that. This is going to be
Nice.
fun.
And then some people don't know. It was sold out, and that wasn't all the people. But either
Well, you
way,
know.
we have a great show, everybody. We are your hosts, Big J. Okerson, the Puerto Rican Rattlesnake, Louis J. Gomez. We are your Story Warriors. We have three fantastic guests on the show tonight to play the game with us. We're going to start introducing them in no particular order of importance, everybody. Our first guest, you know him and love him from the Adam Friedland Show, everybody. How about some noise right now for Adam Friedland?
And our second contestant and guest, you know from the History Hyenas podcast. Clap it up one more time, as loud as you can, for Giannis Pappas.
Our third guest is taking a piss.
Okay, that's okay. We'll take a moment and we'll say hello to our first two guests, which Adam is a Jew, so if you guys know this is a game of deception, I feel like Jews are particularly good at deceiving.
I do.
We're going to be able to kill it here today.
It's hard to argue that. Good vamp, Louis.
No-
Let's turn
no
right to
one-
racism.
Of course. Well, turn to truth, you mean?
Yeah. Truth bombs. Let's scare away the people who've never seen the show before.
It's okay. They know about the Jews before I said something.
No, I don't think they did.
You think they didn't know? Clap your hands if you knew that Jews are liars. Come on, guys. There we go. See?
That small portion just scared the shit out of the rest of the audience. Oh, and guess what, everybody? Our third guest has just showed up, everybody. You know him and love him. It's the legend, everybody, the hilarious Dave Attell.
Talk shit. Get shot. Act hard, motherfucker. Get shot.
Dave, thank you so much for joining us. You and Giannis both returning to the game. Adam, it's your first time playing the game, so we will explain the game as we do every show. It's very, very simple. Everybody on this panel, including me and Louis, have submitted 3 to 5 stories on any given subject. Today's subject is
Judaism.
That's a good guess.
Well, kind of. Broken things.
Broken things, everybody. Alex, our producer, will read off the stories one at a time. We will see it here on the screen. If it is your story, you're the only person who knows that. It is your job to deceive everybody else. If it is not your story, it is your job to guess whose story it is.
And for every person you deceive, you get 1 point. Every time you guess a correct story, you get 2 points. Very easy, guys. I know it seems very confusing, but you guys are going to play along. You're going to love it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start the war.
Well, before we get into the actual war, you should know that every week here, you're not coming and playing for nothing here.
I mean, it is fun, but we don't play for fun.
We have an extensive Story Wars library here, and every time we're playing for a book. Today's book, Rat Boys, a dating experiment by Tom Eberhard. Rat Boys by Tom Eberhard is a young adult science fiction novel that combines elements of dystopia, adventure, and survival. The story is set in a future where humanity struggles with the effects of environmental collapse. Dave, you have a question?
Hold. I was on maybe 10 Story Wars ago, and that was the book.
Ah, we got called on our shit.
We always give out Rat Boy. That's the secret.
Actually, it was fine. Last time Dave was on, the book was something about a boy. It was something boy something. I don't remember.
We love boys.
We love boys here. Now that we know that we're not up here just fucking dicking around for nothing, Rat Boys, a dating experiment, is on the line. Alex, let's start the wars. Story number 1.
Story number 1. I broke a door in my grandmother's house trying to get to a porno tape.
Me.
Yeah, but Jay, you wouldn't break a door. You would crash through it like the Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah. Let him know I was there. I wonder who did this.
Whoever's grandma this is had the porn. It was grandmother's house, right?
That is true. Whose grandmother is a real whore on the
who's got
panel?
My grandmother was no whore.
Yeah.
I won't accept that.
Whose grandmother was keeping it going?
Yeah, grandma.
I'm
Had a
assuming it
porno
was
tape.
probably grandpa's porn, or maybe this person's parent lived with grandma still. I don't think it was grandma's porn.
It's his grandmother's house.
What the fuck is that?
Well,
The
Adam.
grandmother had a tape, so that's like a VHS. So it's
VHS.
like-
Okay,
Oh,
you
the
know
TV.
what? Now I'm thinking it's not
Yeah.
Adam for sure because
Yeah.
he didn't understand the concept of tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's too young.
I'm 14 years old. Yeah. yeah.
Deceptive.
We all grew up with the VHSs. Mattel, I think, what did they have like back in the day? It was like one of those like films where they
Stag films?
Scrimshaw etchings. We would act it out.
You know what? I'm gonna
Grandmother's door
Yeah.
to a house.
Giannis, you're being awful quiet over there. Did
Well,
your
I-
grandma love porn?
My grandma didn't speak English, and she was killed by Ottoman Turks.
Okay.
Was it for that porno tape?
Did you call her your yaya or something Greek?
I called her my yaya. That was I didn't never met her because she was dead.
Yeah.
So she probably didn't have a porno tape.
Probably didn't have a porno tape, but Lewis has the life story of Batman and was probably raised by his grandparents.
And bats.
Yeah, and bats.
Well, I fear bats.
Lewis wasn't raised by his grandparents, I know that, but I don't even know if I've ever heard a story about Lewis having grandparents at all.
My great grandma Rose, who called me the N-word at the Thanksgiving dinner table.
Yeah, good riddance to bad garbage there, but I'm talking about a grandmother. That's a great grandmother.
Right, and he's Puerto Rican, so he probably would have called his grandma mom.
Very, very true.
That's good.
So
He's
that-
also Puerto Rican, so his grandmother was 13 years old.
That's right, yeah, that's right.
You see, it's a fun show, people.
This sounds like a Philly situation to me.
Yeah.
Jay did have a great relationship with his grandma. He took her death very hard. Most other people just let their grandmas die and move on. If you're an
grow
adult, Jay made it a whole thing. He took
Lewis
off the
thinks
podcast.
Lewis
They're
thinks I
supposed to
took
die.
Lewis thinks I took my grandmother's death hard because I said I can't go to the show on Monday because the woman who raised me for many years, his funeral is Monday and I won't be back in time. He goes, well, how about if we do it early in the day? Can you go then after? He started concocting ways I could maybe work it around my grandmother's funeral. So,
Adam just said it. Grandmas died. That's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
yeah, but they're also not supposed to raise you, and she did.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna feel bad about it though. If someone says that to me.
Listen, maybe you'd feel so not bad about it, you'd break into her house to steal a porno tape.
Yeah.
That's the question.
It was
But
Jay.
Jay
It was
did
Jay.
admit that he was raised by his grandma. It was his porno tape in her house. I'm going to start the voting right now. I'm going to go Big J Okerson, the fucking pervert.
He's
You're a sucker.
he's also being like very controlly about this. Like he's like hosting it, like
Yep.
deflection.
First words Giannis said was throwing it to me. Giannis Pappas it is. Oh, you guys are going to give somebody a lot of points here.
It was a great story too. I just want to add.
Shit, now I plugged. Now it's not Adam. It's definitely not Adam. Too young for porn tape.
Jay's having a meltdown right now because he knows he's not getting any points this
No,
round.
but I know someone's getting points. It's bugging the shit out of me. All right, Dave, you got to put it in the sheet. Yeah.
I'm gonna follow suit with the Asian man on the end.
Oh.
DJ.
You got to put it in your holder.
in your
make it
holder up
official.
there.
Oh, this is so fancy. I remember,
New rules.
I remember last time I did it, they had migrants hold it.
Yeah.
Higher, I said.
Yeah. The authorities came in and said we can't use people as tables anymore. All right, all the answers are in. Alex?
That was Big J Okerson.
Yeah. That was it. He was the one who really cracked that case. You did, buddy.
It sounded like
Good work, Kojak.
You got it, baby. Yeah.
My
Welcome, baby.
Now, so you guys know, my grandmother wasn't a perv who had porn tapes. She had a tenant that lived, rented a room in her basement. He had porn tapes, and I used to break into his room to steal it, but I got caught ultimately because I used to use a scissors, and you'd be able to like kind of go through the door jamb and like kind of like scrape the hammer back. We know the thing that goes in the lock back and open it. It's like a little thin fucking wood door. And then one day that wasn't working, and I wanted this porno tape so bad, I thought maybe if I couldn't get that way, maybe if I just stuck the scissors in the lock and tried to turn it, it would work. And it broke the tip of the scissors off. And then I got caught for trying to break into his room, and I had to admit there was no other reason to break in there. Smell his underwear or steal his porn tapes.
Right.
I was either trying to rob this guy or get his porn tape.
So I went with, I lied, or I didn't tell I was seeing the porn tapes.
What did your grandma do?
He didn't do much. There's not much you could do. Everyone's embarrassed at that point. He's embarrassed that I was breaking in to steal his porn. My grandmother now knows he has porno tapes in there.
So you had gotten in there before because you knew he had the porno tapes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I still remember the scene I used to always watch on that porno tape.
What was that like? Tell the porn.
The porn, it was an Asian girl dressed in very
Nice.
boring clothing.
Nice.
Shows up at a door to sell something, and the guys do. I don't even think you can make this kind of porn anymore. The guys were doing a whole like, yeah, come tell us all about it. And she's like, oh, and this vacation package. Like, sure. And they just started fucking her. It was pretty great.
The good old days.
Before society got involved.
All right, Alex.
Wait. Did they fix the lock? Don't leave us hanging.
Alex, where are our points at?
All right, on the scoreboard, Big J Okerson earned 0 points in round 1.
Uh-huh.
Everyone else has 2 points each for guessing correctly.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, we did it, guys.
Very easy. All right, Alex, story number 2.
Story number 2. In junior high, a friend flipped me judo style, and I landed on my mom's coffee table and broke it.
Lewis.
Wow.
Violence. Lewis.
That smells of
There
Lewis.
is violence.
Lewis.
I would have been doing the violence.
No, but you're calling out the style. Your style changes were the problem. We wouldn't have pulled that off if he wasn't doing judo to my MMA.
Wait, but actually, I have seen young pictures of you. You were a fat kid.
I was fat. Nobody was judo throwing me
No,
when I was young.
No, but it's your own weight against you. Someone could judo throw a fat Lewis.
Well, I mean, if it was a trained judoka,
Yeah.
not just some guy.
Now, the thing that gets me is I'm saying yes with the martial arts, but no with the coffee. I don't see that. I see
If it was a TV box.
I see you raised with a snack tray. That was both.
I see you with a milk crate as the coffee table. Yeah.
Dave, don't you
I
have
see you with a carburetor leaking out a small bed.
We had a coffee table. I mean, I don't want to pretend it's me.
All
but
right,
there was
then
a-
it's you. Goddamn.
Dave, don't you have a strange dark past with martial arts?
Me?
Really?
I'm a man of peace.
I think Dave has a
No,
martial arts
If
background
the
for
story
some
was
reason.
wheezing on a coffee table, that might have been. I don't know.
It's junior high, though.
I think it's Dave.
Yeah.
Because he said judoka. So he like referenced judo.
He said judoka.
Oh, you said it. Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Whoever says judoka is it?
Yeah.
Could
I
be
mean,
Adam, though.
It could be Adam. Adam's very light. He's throwable.
Yeah, very throwable.
I don't know if he's going through a table. How flimsy is this table?
It was like, no, it was impossible. I've never gotten beaten up by a girl.
It could be Giannis too. The Greeks have tons of
Yes.
tables. You ever been to a Greek house? And there's tables everywhere.
Oh my God, their whole culture's coffee.
All those,
Just coffee.
all those
Everything's
figurines.
that design from the coffee cup.
That's right.
But wouldn't that be a sign of like good in a Greek house? Like break a coffee table, you're getting married.
That's right.
Opa!
It's good luck.
Hey, the car service is up. Break a coffee table.
John Stamos gets his wings.
Hey.
You break a coffee table to celebrate.
Celebrate as the day George Michael died. No!
This judo flip, judo style.
Flip me judo style.
Yeah, but
yeah,
it could be
Lewis
Jay
would've said
twice.
a
Me and Lewis are supposed to have to vote first, so
Yeah, that is the
in
rule.
the interest of that, I'm gonna go Dave Attell.
What?
Judo master.
Yeah, on the last story wars, Dave told us that he was in martial arts.
He took it very seriously. Sun up to sundown.
When was that?
On the last story wars, you're something about your sensei, and
No, that wasn't me. You sure it was me?
I'm gonna say Attell. I think it might be Dave Attell.
I don't remember opening up that much to you guys.
He has way more martial arts in his past than he's letting on.
Okay.
Yeah. Dave's a sorcerer of the dark arts. Give a vote for Lewis.
I'm going Adam because Adam's Jewish, and in the Jewish household,
I hide. I don't fight.
Oh, that's spelled wrong. You're thinking of Jew, J-E-W, dough.
Yeah.
No, that's right. That's how you make
Jew,
money.
D-O-U-G-H. That's
how you
money.
make
Jewish
money.
money.
Yeah. Very different.
Yeah, it's chocolate and
I'm
coins.
sticking with it.
He was thrown through his judo.
Check this out.
Right into my judo, my pile of judo.
He put mom's coffee table when really it's just the house's coffee table. But the Jewish culture is very matriarchal and everything's about the mom and the guilt, and he probably still whips himself because of what he did.
No.
Adam.
If it would have said I was thrown through the
respect.
family's ATM machine, I'd be like, it's probably Adam.
We didn't have one at the house. What are you talking about? We had money problems.
Dave, the final vote.
Oh, okay.
He's going Adam too.
Yeah,
Gnome.
I see it. It's
Why?
Horseplay, you know?
I thought he said gnome from the Comedy Cellar. I was like, Adam.
So much judo. Alex, everyone's answers are in. The story belongs to.
The Story Warriors are correct. That was David.
Motherfucker. Fuck. God damn it.
Damn it.
No one believed in your karate past
right,
except
now-
for me
I
and Lewis.
shouldn't have shown you my well-developed calves before the show. So now am I supposed to tell this story?
Yeah, what happened, Dave?
Okay. Well, it was in the early, I guess, late 70s, and I think it was in between Karate Kids and Rambo movies, so we were really full of it back then. And just this friend of mine, guy lived down the block. I remember his dad sold paint. That was the coolest thing about him. Like, man, you want some paint? We got paint. And he was bigger than me and anyhow. So anyway, he got me and he flipped me over and just smashed this marble coffee table. Like, it wasn't that fancy, but it was like one of my mom's favorite things. She comes running and she's like, "What did you do?" And I'm bleeding and stuff like that. And it's funny how she was like, "I don't know if we can get the coffee table fixed or anything like that." And I'm like, "I'm bleeding." So she stitched me up herself. I had to go for stitches, but she did it herself. She was sick of taking us to the hospital. So just sitting on her fucking table, having her stitch me up like that, it was like
With what?
with
She
a
had
needle and
stitches in the
thread.
house?
A needle and thread. It was
Just thread?
yeah, like Civil War style. She could have taken the leg.
I was like Florence Nightingale.
Yeah. Yelling at me while she's doing it, too.
Do you have a
bless her.
scar from those cuts she
I
sewed
do,
up?
yeah. I'll show it to you later.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
If you win.
Yay.
Alex,
If you
where are our
win,
points
you-
at?
All right, on the scoreboard, I have Big J, Adam, and Giannis with 2 points each,
this
and
is-
Lewis and Dave in the lead with 4 points each.
Nice. We've seen this before, haven't we?
Head to head.
We've seen this before.
It's never over till it's over.
I'm locked in now.
You got it. Now you figured it out.
Yeah. I get the game.
All right, question 3. Everyone gets it. And everyone's invested. And just remember, guys, you're playing for Rat Boys. The protagonist, a boy named Jonas, is part of a group of survivors known as the Rat Boys. These kids live in the remnants of a ruined world, scavenging for supplies in a dangerous and harsh environment.
Wow.
What a great read on the train.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a quick moment and thank one of my favorite sponsors in the world, which is Mando. It's total body deodorant, truly the best in the business. I love it, not just for your armpits, but your balls, your butt crack, your grundle, really anywhere you smell, Mando has you covered.
Yes.
Oh, it's the Mando vampire. Weird. Oh, wow, look at that.
That's right, everybody. I'm here talking about my fresh-smelling nut bag. That's right.
Mando vampire, I'm so happy you got hired at Mando.
It's so hard to keep your body smelling fresh when you've been dead for centuries.
That is true. And it's truly not just your armpits; it's everywhere you can smell. You know what I love? My favorite thing that they have is these wipes that you use for your balls. Let's say you get off a flight or out of a car ride. Just take them out. You can just rub your balls down. You don't got to shower. It's my favorite thing.
My balls forever smelled like bat fur. But now they are brisk.
Bourbon leather.
Smell my balls. Bourbon
Ooh,
leather.
Very nice.
Now kiss the top of it.
I don't want to kiss the top of it.
Kiss the top of it.
Yes, kiss the top of it. Mwah.
Yes, now just down to the middle. No. We have things to pitch.
They really do have incredible products, genuinely great. They're aluminum free, paraben free, whatever that means. They don't test on animals. It's
Go
cruelty free. And genuinely controls your odor for up to 72 hours. Here's the deal. We want you to try out their starter pack. You get $5 off their starter pack. That's about 40% off, and that includes their cream deodorant, the solid stick deodorant, and 2 products of your choice, like the mini body wash or the deodorant wipes.
Yes, I just wiped my butthole with them, Lewis. Smell my butthole.
I don't want to smell your butthole.
Our next story, please.
Story number 3. I had anal sex with a girl in Miami, and a perfectly round shitball was floating in water. I smushed it down the drain with my big toe.
Wow.
How is this what does this have to do with anything broken?
I guess
her ass was broken for sure.
I guess the shit got broken when he pushed it down the toilet.
Her relationship with her father was broken?
Too.
It just broke my appetite for the post-game feast.
This sex is taking place in a pool, clearly.
Let me see. One more time. I had anal sex with a girl in Miami, and a perfectly round shitball was floating in
What water?
the water.
Oh, the toilet. The story makes no sense.
I smushed it down the drain.
Maybe they were
with
in the
my-
shower.
Someone fucked a girl's ass in a toilet?
It's more of a.
What is this story? It's a
Or a
lie.
pool. Or maybe the ocean.
It's Giannis, dude.
Giannis has a lot of.
It's clearly Giannis.
Giannis has a lot of answers, and he also lived in Miami.
Giannis was a king of Miami. He had a
Clearly
TV
Giannis.
show.
Giannis had a morning TV show in Miami.
Yeah.
This guy was butt fucking in every body of water around that goddamn place.
And he's Greek. They love to butt fuck.
They invented it.
This couldn't be any more of a Giannis Papas story.
No, but it says a girl, so it's not Greek.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Was it your yaya?
It's just, I mean, this is all fucked.
He's saying, wait,
a
are we supposed to
Giannis.
vote or no?
Yeah,
You should have said Miami. You should have said in a shower.
I just want to, all right. Everyone got me.
It's a solid Greek key.
Great acting, Giannis.
Yeah, that was bad.
Giannis gave up very
Gave up
quickly.
I gave up. Thank you for the Greek
No, because
columns.
he was trying to brag about that he does butt sex with girls in toilets and stuff. Yeah, I guess it was me with the round shit ball and the drain.
Alex, let's make it official.
I guess.
You're not going to believe this, guys. That was Giannis Pop.
That's a great one.
Giannis, you got me when you wanted us to know you butt fucked this girl so bad and that it wasn't in a weird place. You go, could have been a shower.
It was in the shower, and she left, and there was a little water down, and I looked down, and there was like a perfectly round shit ball, like I had almost molded it with my dick. It was like I sculpted it. Yeah, just like...
Yuck.
Well, the Greeks are great at art. That's
Yeah,
true.
it was just like I was getting different angles.
I think we should bring her out. Come on, everybody, give her a hand.
And then I saw it, and I just I didn't want her to see it in the morning and be embarrassed, so I just used my big toe and just kind of.
Do you see how nice guys are?
Yeah.
A woman would be like, ew, you shit in the shower. We don't want to embarrass you.
Thank you.
Was she hot enough to fuck her again after you mushed her shit down a drain?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. Well.
But and then it's funny that we were in Miami. This was spring break when I was in college, and we were at Gloria Stefan's hotel, and my friend was with her friend in the room, and we were in the bathroom, right? So when she left, I was in there alone, and my friend opened the bathroom door, and I had a nosebleed. And he was just like, he looked at me and he's like, what the fuck happened in here? And I had no idea I had a nosebleed. So I
Dude,
guess
Miami Giannis was a better Giannis.
yeah, it was a good time. And I didn't do coke or anything that night. I think I was just straining so hard. I was really putting.
How did you meet this girl, Giannis?
Well, I don't want to say it publicly.
What? She was your co-host on that show.
No, this was in college. But
There's also no guarantee the shitball was hers.
it could have popped out of my ass. Yeah, that's a good point that I didn't even think about right now. This is one of those aha moments you get in therapy.
Could have
been
dropped
me.
one yourself. Yeah. Upon release.
Yeah, no, we were dating for a while.
Oh, it was a
It
girlfriend.
was a girl. Yeah.
All right.
Yuck. The scores.
All right, on the scoreboard, I have Giannis with 2 points on the board.
All right.
Big J and Adam tied with 4 points each,
Let's go.
and Lewis and David Tell still tied for the lead with 6
my
points each.
That's right, folks.
Have you guys noticed that I suck at this fucking game?
No, you're great, Giannis. Great story.
Pathetic.
This game is far from over. You should keep your head in the game. Well, it's easy. Let's see. What's story number 4?
Story number 4. I adopted a pit bull off the street who was used for breeding fighting dogs. My first week having her, she got into a fight with another pit bull. A Bagger Vance style magical Negro appeared and told me, "You want to stop that? You want to stop that? You got to put your finger in their ass."
Nice.
It worked.
Wow.
It worked, though.
I guess you get anyone to stop fighting that way, huh?
Probably. Yeah,
That is a great point.
Yeah.
If you jam a finger up anyone's ass in mid-fight, that becomes the main focus.
I think
I
we
was-
figured out who's shit in the shower now. Am I right? It was a pit bull.
Well, whoever did this was on drugs at the time, no?
Well, here's the thing. This does not read Lewis to me. Because
the
Lewis
commas and the
hates
periods.
Pitbull. Yes, there's a
Yeah.
lot of quotes, all that shit.
He looks
it's not
like
that I hate
Pitbull.
pit bulls.
Lewis
I
hates
hate
pit bulls.
pit bull owners.
Oh. Wow.
Okay, but Lewis wouldn't have adopted a pit bull off the street, I don't think. But I might be talking you guys out of Lewis, and it's Lewis, and this might be why he doesn't like pit
Also,
bulls.
Alex, when you do this, you don't have to do a black scent. That's kind of racist. I got to be honest with you, Alex.
No, I think it was good. I liked it.
I did
Alex,
enjoy
into it.
How do you think he said it again?
Well, wait, how else are you
Alex!
supposed to read that?
I'm gonna
She
go.
went, you want to stop that?
Put your finger in they ass. You should have wrote they ass.
Yeah, I mean, if I was even in a mild argument with somebody and they put their finger in my ass, I'm stopping every time.
Abso-fucking
You don't gotta be a
lute.
dog.
I'm good.
It does jar the dog out of it. It is actually the way to stop a
Seems
dog
like
fight.
he knows something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like he knows.
And by the way, these stories are randomly generated. It could be honest twice in a row. It
Oh.
could be anything. Yeah,
But
there's no rules here.
I'm gonna go with Tell because Negro is probably the proper parlance of his time.
Oh,
That was-
right.
Period of time.
Oh, yes.
That was like saying person of color for a good
Right.
decade. Yeah.
Exactly. African American back in my realm.
It's scientific.
Well, I am a dog whisperer. So in an extreme
dog
case,
finger.
you might have to stick a digit in the door. Go ahead.
I'm thinking it's either a Tell or Adam. Either way, it's a Jewish person. That's the way that I feel about this.
Adopting dogs off the streets? Is that a very Jewish thing?
Well, I mean, Adam.
Seems like a much
They're
more
mess.
Puerto
They-
Rican
They
thing.
make a mess.
Adam, where did
honestly.
you grow up?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh,
Vegas.
easy.
Oh,
There
that's
you go.
Adam.
You got
Yeah.
it. You got
Why
it.
they call
Random
me-
pit bulls on the
That's it.
street. Yeah.
Great question. Great
Yeah.
question.
But they make a mess in the street.
Yeah,
Right
that's
there.
Adam.
That's
gonna
not
put-
that's like a sport there.
Yeah.
You know, they don't
Our
You know
sport,
they have BattleBot Arena.
our sport is bum fights.
That is Adam.
Adam, you don't get points if you vote for yourself.
Why? It should, right?
No.
I thought that was the flaw in the game.
And don't write yourself, Adam. Don't write yourself until everyone writes your name in.
I was on the fence a little until I saw Adam himself sit it.
So was that dog.
Dog was on the fence for a
Dog
little.
was on the fence.
Yeah.
Well, I guess let's make it official, Alex.
That was Adam.
Yeah. He's a great guy. I'm a great guy.
What happened, Adam?
Yeah, tell us a story.
I adopted a dog named Isis off the street.
What?
Yeah, and everyone thinks I named it that to be like edgy, and I'm like, no. But then I didn't want to.
You would have named the dog Negro if you were edgy.
I didn't want to change it to let the terrorists win. Sure. But then I call her Icy. I can't be like on the phone at the park and be like, I'm training with ISIS right now. You know, I can't. So like, and then I didn't know anything about dogs. And this man said she was just having puppies at my grandmother's house, and she has nowhere to live. And so I said, I'm the hero. I am a hero. I'm going to take her into my home. And then she almost murdered. It's very funny to see me with a murder weapon around Brooklyn, just like a gentrifier with a violent animal. No, but yeah. So she got in this horrific fight, and this old man was like, "You want to get them boys to stop fighting? You got to put a finger in their ass." So I put my finger in my dog's ass, and then I told them I'm not liable. I'm I'm represented by Dershowitz and Dershowitz.
That would be funny if he said, "No, my ass."
No, you got
the off switch is in my ass. And
You want to calm this
and
down
use your
those
tongue.
beasts?
Use your tongue.
It was like a very Angels in the Outfield style situation. He did disappear afterwards. And then, and then they said they wanted to get my dog killed.
Oh.
And then I said that your dog started it, and it's a girl, and yours is a boy, and she's smaller, so your dog should be ashamed of himself. And then, yeah.
And then just two of you just sitting there finger fucking your dogs in a corner until everything stops.
So yeah, we just like,
Yeah. Whoever pops first wins.
We've never had this before,
My
but
dog
I'm
squirted.
gonna allow it.
Yeah.
This girl here, she just raised her hand and said, "I have a question."
yeah. Yes, you.
Because there's no way this is not son, father, and grandfather.
What?
What do you?
They all look identical.
Oh, these guys.
Anti-Semite.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Anti-Semite.
Did you just call me a Jew?
Anti-Semite. Anti-Semite.
Anti-Semite, for sure.
I love how you think Attell could be his grandfather.
Oh, you mean
Thank you.
she's going age-wise.
Give it up.
age-wise.
Give it up for autism. What are you looking at us for? It's the story.
You're autistic? It's wrong for girls to have it. I thought it was the guy thing.
I'll tell you what, when you asked that question, Adam, she looked at her boyfriend, and her boyfriend looked down and puffed
Yeah.
his vape. He went, "I didn't tell him, babe."
It should be.
We've never, guys, don't do that again. No more questions. It's the
I don't
one
know,
and
I liked
only
it.
question
I liked
that'll
it,
ever
yeah.
happen.
It wasn't even a question, it was just an observation.
Also, sir, how do you live with that voice? She's like, "What is he, the grandpa? Is he the son? What is he?"
They're all connected, it's all related.
It's father, son, and grandfather. I cheated on you this weekend.
I wanted to, I've lost attraction.
Oh my God, that voice stinks.
Grow up.
The scores, please.
All right.
At halftime.
At halftime on the scoreboard, I have
Bullshit.
Adam and Giannis
It's
with 4
bullshit.
points each. Big J with 6 points and still tied for the lead with 8 points each. Lewis and Dave Attell.
Neck and neck.
The two legends.
This is great.
Neck and
This is usually the part of the game where I put money on it.
You hustle.
But since we live in a world of books, I'm going to pull out my copy of the Turner Diaries right now and throw it on the table.
Dave, let's
Laugh
not.
at
Dave, let's not fight. I don't want anyone to have to put a finger on our asses.
It is halftime of the show. Let's go around and do some plugs, everybody. David Toe, what are you plugging, my man?
I really love that joke.
That was a real knowing laugh, wasn't it, huh? Hey, I think we found a friend for you, miss, over there. I'll be at, just go to my site, davidtell.com. I got plenty of road work 2025. Hope to see you all out there. So thank you guys. Thank you, Story Wars. Thank you, Skankfest, for letting me be a part of it.
Giannis.
History Hyenas podcast.
Back.
Yeah, back. We're back. We'll be in D.C. January 18th for the inauguration. No, for a show. To storm the Capitol. No.
For Kamala?
Yeah, for Kamala. We'll be protesting for Kamala. It was stolen from Kamala. We'll be at the Lincoln Theater doing a show, and then go to my site, YannisPapasComedy.com, for road dates for stand-up.
Nice. Adam.
Just check out the Adam Friedland Show. It's an intellectual style, center-left talk show on the internet. Many people are calling me the liberal Joe Rogan. We're gonna have Bill Maher on the show pretty soon. I'm gonna confirm it right now, even though they didn't email me back. But I will be having Bill Maher at some point on the show. And he will show me what is apparently the largest penis in Hollywood, which is amazing. Have you heard that?
Oh, no.
That's why he's like that.
I know some of
he's
the
like,
biggies.
because his cock is like to his knee. Makes sense, right?
He confidently pulls it out in front of black chicks a lot.
I heard that too.
That does mean something to me. That does. But I know John Hamm's got a biggie, Huey Lewis. I know all the big dicks in Hollywood.
Liam Neeson, Monster. You see that one?
James Woods.
James Woods, huge one too. I know, yeah. Lexington Steel, amazing.
Also, absolutely.
Incredible.
Johnny Watt Holmes, I believe, also had a piece.
Big J, tell them where they can see you.
BigJComedy.com for all my dates, everybody. If you're listening, I'm going to be in Phoenix and Tempe this weekend. I'm all over the place. Look for a city near you coming soon. Miami, I have Ontario, California soon. Look for it near you. My new double crowd work special, going to be premiering the first one. It's called Them, They. Double crowd work special. First part, Them, coming out February 14th, I believe, Valentine's Day. So look for that coming out really soon on YouTube. I need all your support on that, everybody. Fucking, please comment on all that and fucking do what you got to do to get it in the algorithm. And of course, listen to The Bonfire 5 days a week, Faction Talk, Sirius XM 103 with me and the great Robert Kelly. And of course, the Legion of Skanks.
Legendary Legion.
The legendary Legion of Skanks right here on the Gas Digital Network.
Come see me live on the road. Go to my website, lewisofskanks.com. This weekend, Zany's Rosemont on Friday and Saturday. Next weekend, I'm in Canada. I'm in Gananoque, Ontario on Thursday. That's a real town. Montreal on Friday, Saturday. Ottawa on Sunday. North Charleston at the end of the month. Naples at the end of the month. Go to lewisofskanks.com. Sign up for my mailing list. You get a bonus podcast on my mailing list every week. Check out all my other pods, The Lewis and Zach Show, The Regs, and obviously Legion of Skanks. And subscribe to Gas Digital. If you love this show, you get every episode of this show uncensored, ad-free, pre-release, just for the subscribers at gasdigital.com. Use the promo code WAR, and you save $1.50 a month in the premium membership.
Gonanoqua.
Let's go.
Great.
Gonanoqua is lovely this time of the sun. Very Native American.
I got it.
Are you going to do a land acknowledgement before you do your show?
Yes.
Have to. Sorry we stole your land. Now what's up, faggots? Guys, we are now moving on to the second half of the game. Our final four stories. And I know you might be thinking it's looking bleak, Giannis. You say you're terrible at this game.
I've lost every time. I've been in
know,
last
but
place every time.
It's okay, though, because the game is far from over no matter what the score is, because for the final four stories, double points.
Wow. Wow.
So whereas before, if you fooled people, you got a point apiece, and if you guessed the right story, you got 2 points. Now, you receive double points.
Two.
Oh, thank you, Roots. Questlove and the boys.
Yeah, for our audio listeners, we actually hired the Roots to do all the music.
They sit in every time. Black Thought and the fellas. Holding it down. Alex, story number 5.
Story number 5. When I was a kid, me and my friends broke into another friend's house while he was away on vacation so that we could record the 4-hour block of the Playboy channel on his scrambled television.
Okay, this is
That's
an age
poor.
thing.
That's a poor one.
Yeah.
I can't believe that Jay would put in 2 stories about breaking into somebody's house for porn. That's psychotic.
It's not Jay. It's Lewis. It's Lewis.
I mean, this does reek of Lewis to me for sure.
This seems like Lewis, one of his master criminal plans.
Yep.
Yeah, Lewis has a lot of plots of evil crime, but he didn't go through with a lot of them.
I would 100% break into somebody's house for porn. I understand why this seems like me. I would probably vote me if I were you guys.
Or it sounds like I didn't realize what was going on, and I wrote the same story 2 different ways.
I mean, all right, so scrambled televisions as a kid, that didn't exist when Dave Attell was a child.
Yeah.
We only had 3 channels.
I feel like it's me, Lewis, Giannis are the only 3 who fall into this
Age
time
bracket.
frame.
How old are you,
I'm
Adam?
going all in on Giannis right away. I know that I'm breaking up the order of it, but I figured in the second
okay.
half maybe I could start 1 or 2.
Sure, Dave.
I'm saying Giannis right now.
Why? Why? I didn't even say anything.
I know. That's how.
Maybe that's why.
That's
yeah,
how
well,
good
fuck
I feel
you.
about
Yeah,
it.
I agree.
Adam, how old are you?
I'm actually 37. I look young.
You're 37?
Yeah, yeah. I was born during the Reagan administration. The Gipper.
Are you 37?
Yeah, I'm 37.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah.
Never
You look
very
Great age.
Yeah, I look great for my
It's a great age. Giannis, that was
These
too
are your real-
reflective, whatever
Your
age you are.
podcast years.
It's a good age.
And Giannis, how old are you?
48.
48.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
You look great.
I'm
Thanks,
47.
man.
I mean, let me
You're
just say,
41.
when the scrambled Playboy was happening, I was very young.
We had it. We had it on the upstairs TV.
You just had it.
You can see a tit like every 4 minutes, like kind
Well,
of.
the trick was to go up and down a channel a bunch, and you catch it for a second.
Wow. We gotta try that, dude.
I knew that from friends' houses because I didn't have cable, which would have been a good reason to bust into someone's home to record a 4-hour block. 4 hours? They just dicked around for 4 hours waiting for it to record?
Just
I don't know.
hard.
It's not me.
Yeah, it is.
It's Lewis. It's Lewis.
Januszka,
Yeah.
is it you?
What do you mean, is it me?
I mean, you
What do you mean? What does that even mean?
Yeah, like, you're not asking any questions. You're just asking
I
if
was
it's
asking
me.
straight up if it's you.
Like I'm supposed to say.
Why
either
won't
yes
you give
or
me
no?
a straight answer?
What do you, I'm not supposed to answer. That's part of the game, dummy.
Yeah.
Ooh, he got me. Put a finger on my ass. I'm getting mad.
Man, somebody wants this book. Alongside his companions, Jonas embarks on a journey that explores friendship, resourcefulness, and resistance as they navigate threats from both the... Oh, I said that already. And human factions.
You, isn't it?
I think it's you,
I think
Giannis.
it's you, isn't it?
I think it's you.
I think it's you.
I think it's Y-A-N-N
Lewis.
for Negro. I-S. Janusz.
Why do I always lose my thing?
So what
know.
thing?
Somebody who's doing a 4-hour block of the Playboy channel is getting no girls at that age.
Wow,
Lewis.
so mean.
At that age? I
You
can't-
only
Who was getting girls when they were a child? Giannis.
Really?
Giannis was banging girls in
What?
the ass in Miami.
Back
at
in the
10.
old country?
back when I was younger.
When you were 12?
No, when I was younger, my eyes were more separated, and I was actually hot.
Oh.
And then, as I aged,
Then what
they
happened?
just
Philosopher fucked you on a mountain and
No,
thunder came?
yeah. The gravity of my nose just pulled my eyes into the center of my face.
Wow.
But that was my time. That was my era. Playboy Channel. I had no need for it.
Okay. I still think it's you.
So you got pussy when you were 12?
Yeah.
You were molested?
Yeah. 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 I was. She was a
Sorry.
nice lady.
That's cool.
Yeah.
If two 12-year-olds fuck, one of them's fucked up. Talk
Yeah.
the other one into it.
When I was that age and before I even had a sniff of pussy, I would say despicable things about women. I'd be like, I would fuck that bitch in the ass. And I didn't even know what that meant.
Then you found out
It was
they
like
had poop in
another
their ass.
kid in 6th grade.
I have no idea who this is.
What, no one laughed at that? I thought it was... I thought it was pretty funny.
We all just moved on and listened to Giannis's internal thought.
Yeah.
I don't say it anymore.
Jay, do you like the Playboy Channel?
No,
No?
it was too soft.
Yeah.
It's too soft for you?
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
hardcore guy.
Yeah.
Fuck, I feel like it's
By
not
the time,
Giannis now.
by the
because
time I would
he's-
give a shit about Playboy Channel, I would have had a little stack of porn tapes that I wouldn't have wasted my time with watching a girl glisten up her own tits. I want to watch someone get I want to see an Asian girl get attacked by two men.
But
She's trying to sell a vacation.
but you are into burglary. It's a pattern. You do burglarize.
God damn it,
I
it's
will
not
burgle.
Giannis. I'm so fucking pissed.
It is Giannis. He's playing the game wonderfully right now.
No, he's playing it terribly. He already voted, or there's nobody else to vote.
No,
left.
I'm the only one who hasn't
No, I'm
voted.
saying, but he's the only one who
if
hasn't
he hasn't
voted. So why
voted,
would he be
then it's
doing
him.
all this?
Yeah.
You can't change it, Adam.
Oh, fuck.
Lewis, did you have friends who went on vacation?
I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
no. On my block was all white trash people. Vacation was in Atlantic City. That was the best
Yeah,
one.
I didn't know people took vacation.
Yeah, I
They'd
don't know
go to a
anybody that took
place.
vacations.
No, it was like Ocean City. You'd go for a weekend.
Jay's offering that information for no reason. Jay put in 2 fucking stories about breaking into a house for porn.
There might be 3.
Motherfucker.
You could say I never learned.
Wow.
It's Lewis.
I think it's
You're
Lewis.
a fool. You're a fool.
Lewis,
You're a
baby.
fool.
Give me that double point,
Lewis, I've done
sweetheart.
this too. I've argued it well past. It's too late to matter. You're an idiot for thinking it's me. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Alex.
That was Lewis J.
No! Yes!
No.
Obvious.
Yes!
Obvious.
Oh my God! I was trying to go against the racial stereotype. What was I thinking?
Yeah, so my across the street neighbor, Ryan Nolan. Oh, whoops, there we go. Who's that? Oh, thank you. My neighbor Ryan Nolan, his family would go to Florida every year, and it wasn't the Scramble TV, they had a scrambler. Alex, you read it wrong. It was a scrambler, so they
It was open. It was free.
They had all the pay-per-views, they had all the Playboy Channel. We knew that.
Do-over.
Yeah, we knew that. So me and my other friend broke into his house. We went through his basement and we put in a 4-hour tape to his VCR and just recorded it. And then we came back and picked it up the next day. And we had the golden fucking tape.
It's so funny.
We were like 10 years old.
I know, and you're like so excited to go, and it's like you're telling both each other, goes, we're gonna jerk off to this thing we did together. We worked together to achieve orgasms with each other.
Yeah, we also that same vacation we he had a grapevine in their backyard. This was like the wannabe rich kid in the neighborhood, and he had a grapevine in his backyard, and we ate all the grapes off their vine.
Wow.
He deserved it. Growing a grapevine in
we were
that
eating
trash
grapes while we
town.
were jerking off together. We were like the Greeks.
You feed each other grapes?
Yes.
Smack it while I feed you grapes.
Yeah. Just like
Hour
my dad
3's where
taught
I
me.
come.
Yeah.
Fuck. God damn it! I wish I could fool more people with that.
Our
one.
scores.
Yeah.
All right, on the scoreboard with 8 points each, I have Adam, Giannis, and Dave.
This is a disaster.
With
Yeah,
10 points, Big J and Lewis.
Oh, no.
Story Warriors unite.
Alex, why are you saying it with such sadness in your heart?
No, I'm excited for you guys.
Wow, that
It
didn't
didn't
feel
sound like
real
it.
at all.
Alex, you say it like a black person?
Are you mad at us?
Yo,
That was
fool,
weird.
I'm excited for
No,
y'all.
no, good. Good
I'm
for
excited
y'all.
for y'alls.
Good for y'alls. Dams, y'alls.
Guys, let's take a quick moment and thank one of our incredible sponsors, which is Turtle Beach. Come on, guys, Turtle Beach. We love Turtle Beach.
Thank you, Turtle Beach.
Incredible product if you're a gamer or not. If you just want some amazing headphones, they have that for you. Genuinely the best hardware in gaming. I know, Jay, you gave your family Turtle Beach hardware, your entire
I did.
family.
2 gamers in the family who were pretty stoked to get these. I'm unaware of this kind of stuff, but when I gave it to them, they were very, very excited, which is a big deal. They said it's the best in the biz.
Yeah, they gave us the Stealth 700 headset, which has an 80-hour battery life with a quick charge, so you rarely have to think about charging it. It's got an incredible microphone. It's podcast quality. When you guys hear us do the Friday Night Hang on Legion of Skanks, I very often am using those headphones. The microphone is absolutely incredible. It's the industry's first ever cross-play dual wireless transmitter system. That means you can seamlessly switch between your consoles and PC with just a click of a button.
Shut right the fuck up.
Swear to
right
God.
now. You can get the ultimate immersive gaming experience with Turtle Beach today for a limited time only if you go to turtlebeach.com and use the code WARZ, W-A-R-Z, because we're cool. You get 10% off your entire order. That's 10% off at turtlebeach.com with promo code WARZ. Do not delay. Get that perfect gift now or something for yourself.
And they don't just have headsets, by the way. They have a lot of stuff. So check out their entire line of products. 10% off your whole order.
Turtlebeach.com, everybody. Check them out. Let's get back to it. Alex, next story up in this bitch.
Story number 6. At summer camp, my friend told me he had to masturbate and asked me to leave the room. Unfortunately, he left a window open. When I told my friends about it and we pulled open the curtain, he spun and fell and landed on his penis, bending it in half.
It's called Peyronie's disease.
That's brutal.
It's called Peyronie's. It's a real affliction.
Yeah.
Sounds horrible.
Can I just say, pretty gay, whoever story this was. I don't want to be hateful, but what a fucking bunch of queebos. Let the man masturbate in silence.
Well,
kids are pretty cruel.
God bless the point where you're like, hey, it's like they don't make an excuse. He goes, hey man, I need to jerk off, so you got to give me a little bit. Is pretty fucking wacky.
Wacky? I get it.
I don't know. I'm trying to look whose face here lives with the guilt of breaking a man's penis forever. Because he still deals with that today if he hasn't killed himself from a fucking having a cock with an elbow.
Mm-hmm. I didn't have the type of friends that would have asked me to leave the room. They would have said stay and watch.
Yeah, that's true.
Greeks.
It can't be Lewis either, right?
Yeah. Would I jerk off?
It's a pretty terrible.
Well,
thing
here's
to do
I
to
did have
someone.
jerk parties at that age, like
course.
regularly.
Yeah.
And I would always suggest it. I was like, guys, we should just jerk off.
But here's my argument too: is this is a away summer camp, which was not. Now we're getting into.
What if it was day camp, just in the afternoon?
Leave the room. Like, what room? We're not staying here. And he goes, leave the cafeteria. I have to masturbate. Get out of the archery shed. No, I assume this was like your cabin, and I didn't go to camps like that. For sure. That's not the kind of Jewish I was.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the Adam or Dave type Jewish.
I was
which is
in
heavily narrowed down
Dachau,
to that.
actually.
Yeah, well, if there's any place you got to masturbate, right, to get through the day.
We love camp.
Adam, did you go to a sleepaway camp when you were younger?
No, I didn't actually. Yeah. I was getting pussy when I was 12, actually. Like, why are you asking me questions?
Why
like
would
that,
you
bro?
go away to
Why do you
summer
want to know about me when I was a kid, actually, you fucking pedophile? I would never go to camp after what those Nazis did.
That's true.
It's fair.
My parents are like, get on this train and go to camp. Not fool me once.
Yeah, next time it is on you.
Yeah.
Giannis, did you go to a sleepaway camp?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Januszka.
Yes, I did, Lewis.
You went to a sleepaway
It's
camp.
I went
Giannis.
to a sleepaway
It's
camp.
Giannis.
Yeah. I've been to sleepaway camp. Yes, I have.
I'm going to put a...
I went to basketball camp as well. That was a sleepaway camp as well.
I'm going to go as far as
Greek
to say...
basketball?
This is the sweet darkness that grows and fuels the genius that is Dave Attell.
Oh.
He lives with the guilt of breaking a man's penis.
No.
And he's
broke
writing
your-
jokes.
you
He's
broke your
always
boy's
trying
cock.
to...
Well, hold on
He's
a
trying to
second.
joke his way away from it as far as he
Okay.
can.
Hold the phone here. Because I went to Boy Scout camp, and if a man broke his penis, we'd fix it. First aid. Yeah. Get a tourniquet on that shaft. Breathe. Breathe. No man left behind. We would have firemen carried him to the first aid station. I got a man with a broke putter here.
That's the oath, right?
Yes.
That is the oath. Oh, fuck.
Oh, this is a tough one. This is a tough story.
It's Giannis, dude. At
This whole
basketball camp?
side of the table.
It could be that whole side of the table. I'm certain only it's not me or Lewis.
I know Jay did not go to sleepaway camp. He knows I didn't.
I would
go
have
to sleepaway
cried.
camp.
I would have cried for my mom.
I would
was
have cried
that
for that
kid.
guy's penis.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me watch
It's a
you
terrible thing.
masturbate.
It's a really terrible thing to do to another kid.
Adam. It was Adam.
All right, I'm going to give you my reasoning that I think it's Adam, and this is just me playing the game on a different level. Adam wrote a very long, wordy story for the last one.
Yeah.
It's another
Yes.
long,
Oh,
wordy
man.
story. I think this is an Adam
Yes.
Friedland
Smart.
story.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a good
no.
tell.
All right, Giannis,
man.
tell us about it.
You guys should have picked
Alex,
me.
everyone's in.
That was Adam's story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Oof. Adam,
Sorry
what
about
did you
that.
leave out of this great story?
What I left out was that it wasn't at summer camp. It was in Zionist Israel. But my friend, actually, I told,
Alex makes some creative changes.
I told this story on a podcast once, and my friend, this guy's wife, heard it, and she was none too enthused. But my friend had a massive chest concavity, and we went to the Dead Sea to like go float on the water, and he didn't like taking his shirt off, so he was like, "I'm gonna go to the gift shop and get a hookah." And then we got back on the bus, and he was like, this is one of the funniest things I've ever heard someone say. He said, "They don't card for porn." And he had like 50, he said, "They don't card for porn." We were like 15, yeah. And so he was like, we got to like where we were saying, he was like, "I've been in this fucking country for 15 days. I haven't jacked off. I got this porn. Let me fucking jack off. I need to jack off." And then, so I left, and then I saw some friends, and I realized that the curtains were closed and the window was open. I was like, "Oh, Tommy's jacking off in there." And what actually happened, he was ass naked, only socks. And he was flat on the bed, and he had his cock in one hand and a pornography in the other hand, a magazine. And when he saw us, he like did a double take, and then his body literally like levitated and landed just cock into the mattress. And it was the most brutal shriek of pain I've ever, like birds flapped away and shit. It was terrible. And people, like, he was crying. He was like crying because he bent his cock. He bent his cock, and then he saw me. He was like, "I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm going to fucking kill." And then, actually,
Now with that bent dick, you ain't.
the epilogue of the story is even funnier because there was this girl on the trip that I thought I could have sex with. I wanted to have sex. And so, like, a week later, I'm like, "Yo, sneak into my room tonight, and maybe we could, fool around, Because I'd never had sex before, but, like, I'd have to go to, like, a Jewish... Because in general population, no one wanted... I had to go to Jewish summer camp and just have other monsters, like, jack me off and stuff. Just unfuckable girls from New Jersey. But I was like, anyway, I'm getting carried away. So, I'm getting carried away. So, wait. So I was sleeping, and I felt like this girl straddle me, and I started like grabbing her ass, and I'm like, ooh. And then I open my eyes, and I just see Tommy with a pillow, and he's holding a pillow. He's like, "Adam fucking Friedland, you betrayed my trust. I trusted you, and I've injured my penis now. If you ever betray me again, I will kill you. I will go to jail for the rest of my life. I will kill you." And he just rolled off me and he walked out of the room.
Is that really true?
Yeah, I swear to God.
That's insane.
He became a street magician later on in life. Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the bent dick.
He's
That's
one
the
of my
first
best
trick
friends.
right there.
He's one of my best friends. I love him so much. But yeah, I've explained. This is one of the worst things we ever did. Kids are cruel. Why are you looking at me like?
But you said he broke his dick. Is it broken? It is like bent now?
I don't fucking know. He put a fucking popsicle stick and tied it. He's fine. He's fine. Whatever. He has
I don't
two
know
kids.
if that.
That's called a splint.
Yeah.
For those of you.
He's fine.
In the Scouts.
I don't know if
He's
that
fine.
Bugs Bunny logic is going to work out in real life.
I adore the guy. I adore it.
Alex,
yeah.
where are our points at?
There's some shifting there.
Yeah, no, that.
On the scoreboard, I have David Tell with 8 points. Big J Okerson with 10 points. Adam and Giannis tied with 12 points each.
Yes.
And Luis J. Gomez in the lead with 14 points.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
I have 13 Story Wars
Can't
victories.
believe it.
You win every time
I have 13
at your own show?
13 episodes, yeah.
He's fucking cheating, obviously.
Not cheating. I'm
You
just,
must really love that book.
Oh, come on. Who doesn't? Eberhard blends action with thought-provoking commentary on survival and human resilience, making Rat Boys a compelling read for fans of dystopian adventures.
It's a hard word to say.
We got 2 more stories, Alex.
Story number 7.
Story number 7. I found a broken vibrator on the street.
What?
Guilty. That's the whole story?
Well, the question would be, how do you know it's broken?
Yeah.
Unless you picked it up and tried to turn it on.
If you said a broken dildo, I don't ask questions. No, broken vibrator means you twisted it or did whatever you have to do, squeeze the balls or whatever.
But the way it reads, it's like they're proud. Like, I found a broken vibrator on the street. This treasure hunt is awesome.
A broken vibrator.
Yeah, you'd literally have to pick it up and fucking turn
Put
it
it in your
on.
ass. Yeah.
Put it in your ass. Not working. Fart it out.
This vibrator's bullshit.
And by the way, you're right, because the word found implies like saw a broken vibrator on the street, implies you walked by and were like, oh, broken vibrator. Found it means like you then brought it with you to somewhere else. Look what I found. You don't find it unless you inform someone you found it.
So you're saying who would make that announcement?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I'd be like, guys, look at this was on the street. You guys want to take turns smelling it? Well, someone broke it, you know what I mean?
I'm going to say Lewis just because he's so quiet over there.
Yeah.
He is so quiet.
Well, you don't know if it's broken or if the battery was dead, Dave. Don't be that way.
Good point.
Yeah, you
Well,
tried
why don't you just
everything.
tell the story? Why don't you just tell the story then?
Yeah, he went on Amazon and ordered, got the charger that comes with, but nothing.
Let's see. This.
Who would pick up a vibrator? Touch it.
Jay?
Jay's
Really?
a little bit. I mean, Jay does have Jay. If Jay had full gloves without the fingers missing, I would say maybe Jay. But
No, I can hold a vibrator like this. Hey guys, look, I found a broken vibrator. By the way, isn't a tiny bottle of Diet Coke just a broken
it
vibrator?
really is. Really, anything that shape is a broken.
Hey
vibrator.
guys, look, a broken vibrator, and 2 broken vibrators.
This is a very Vegas type of thing to find on the street.
yeah, right.
Yeah, but if this was an Adams story, it would be 10 paragraphs long.
that's true.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
everything would be-
I hurt my feelings and yeah.
But also maybe he did a couple of longies and then just had a little banger at the end. you know?
like a curved ball. The Jewish trick.
You grew up in Vegas.
Yeah.
That is a very
Mr.
broken vibrator
Mr.
town.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, but so
that's
is
what
New
they call
York. New York is broken vibrator
Yeah,
all day
that's
long.
true. Yeah.
Sure,
It could be
doesn't
any of
say
us,
when. This
really.
could have happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Who would? They literally had to test the vibrator. So who is that depraved?
I'm saying you and you and you. That's what I'm saying.
I know why I said it, but I think I know.
Why do you think it's Dave, Adam?
Because just look at the word economy, how perfect that sentence is. It's the markings of a genius. I found a broken vibrator on the street. It's beautiful.
Dave,
actually.
can you read that for us? I want to hear it in your voice. Is that possible?
It sounds so good, I'm sure.
I found. Sorry, I was doing my RFK Jr. there. Well, I was sitting first, Bill, and, I found a broken vibrator in the street.
I think Adam might be right. I'm voting Dave Attell on this one. I got a feeling Dave was doing it. He was on Insomniac. He needed a moment. He was like, "Oh, this."
Nobody's even gonna think it was Jay. Not even question if it's Jay.
I don't think Jay would pick up a vibrator to see if it's broken.
Maybe.
My parents bought me a vibrator. I didn't need to get one of those.
Good.
I wasn't poor.
For my
so-
bar mitzvah.
Yeah. I had to find my porn. I had to steal my porn and get my vibrators off the streets
Like
broken.
a peasant.
But it's how I learned how to use a soldering iron. I
Jay,
fixed it.
Were you ever looking for vibrators or anything?
I'm never not looking for them. Like I'm never on the hunt for vibrators, but I always got my eye open in case one catches me.
Yeah.
I'll pop into a Spencer's when I'm at a mall. You know what I mean? Take a look at what the new technology is. What? I can fuck her ass from my phone?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the emotion in the sentence because I
go.
know it wasn't neutral. Either someone was repulsed or they were very excited that they found.
I feel like it's excited.
Well, the repulsor is my favorite vibrator.
I believe Dave when he yelled it out, Eureka, I found a vibrator on the street. I believe that more than the second one. And I'm going with Dave Attell.
Everyone's going with Dave. Everyone's going with Dave.
You could really steal some points if it's not
I know,
Dave
that's
and you
what
go
I'm
with somebody
thinking.
else.
But then I could also lose points if it is Dave.
But you've
That's-
already gotten so many points if it's you. Just playing all possibilities.
It's either Jay or Dave. I think I'm just going to cave into peer pressure and go with Dave.
Copy.
Because then we're all wrong, so that's fine.
He's playing the numbers game. We're all in, Alex.
You guys are correct. That was David.
You know what? First of all, when you're the guy on the panel who looks homeless, I assume everyone thinks something on the street, oh, he did it. I'll give you the backstory, you know. It was not like the batteries are dead. It was smashed. Someone smashed that vibrator, and I was like, who did that? Like,
spike to the ground.
I don't know if they broke it with a Bible or something, but I was like, I better get out of here before she's hungry again. She's got a steel trap down there.
Here in New York, I assume?
Yeah, in New York. And I bet you there's some ladies in the crowd who can back me up. Those old ones, you know what I'm saying? Not the best quality. Am I right? Yeah, not like today with all the fanciness. You know
The
what I'm saying?
doodads. Yeah, you should just be a little turn a thing at the bottom.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, like a flashlight.
What if
Yeah.
she had such a good orgasm that she football spiked into the ground?
Yes.
Like she won a goal.
She goes, yeah, she got rid of it. It's like, if I can't have you, nobody can.
But it was just out on the street, and it was the wrong day for that, too.
What day was that?
To throw out vibrators.
Oh.
Yeah. That's every other Thursday.
Yeah.
Alex, where are our points at?
On the scoreboard, I have David Tell with 8 points.
God damn it. What happened to me?
Big J. Okerson with 14 points.
Wow.
Adam and Giannis still tied with 16 points each.
Whoa.
And Lewis still in the lead with 18 points.
There's like no way I can catch up now.
Oh, you're coming home to me, Rat Boys.
Oh my God.
Oh, Lewis wants Rat Boys so bad.
Is there any way I can catch up or anything?
No, but I'll tell you what, Dave, you know what you can play in this game?
What?
Giant Killer.
Yay! Well, you could somehow, you're the way you vote or the way this next round goes, you could be involved in fucking Lewis over and making somebody else win.
Oh, I'm into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Let's see. We have one more story, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for your final Story Wars story?
Oh, my
Come on,
God.
folks. You having a good time?
I was so-
You having a good time? Come on, old people that didn't know why they were here. You having a good time? He's right.
He doesn't like you particularly, but he's enjoying the show.
Thank you, sir. Final story, Alex.
Story number 8. I ripped off 6 car mirrors driving a U-Haul, and I didn't stop.
We got economy of words again.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
A U-Haul, 1995 a day.
6 car mirrors. Lewis is a terrible driver.
Whoa.
You're terrible.
Say that to my face.
You're a really bad driver. You should have to take a test again. I don't know if you've ever moved yourself and taken a U-Haul.
Was somebody who moved here, Adam, from Vegas?
Yeah.
I didn't move from Vegas.
Well, probably not in a U-Haul either.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just going to show him on a map and
That's
move
something
the
you
car.
never see in Vegas.
right.
I'm
That's
moving to
Philly.
the big city. Wish me luck, strippers and gamblers.
I know it's going to be weird out there, but
Yeah. I'll miss you the most, Tamara.
This is very much like a young comic New York
Yes.
story.
I know.
You move your friends.
Yeah.
Everyone rents a U-Haul. They have 3 of their comic friends do it for pizza. Nobody pays anybody to move
Or
them.
wait, Giannis, were you? I know a lot of comics at one point got into the moving business game.
Oh.
It's
No?
Giannis.
Some comics got into the moving biz for a bit.
No, Mike Racine's not here. That's not me.
I know you're not Mike Racine.
Yeah.
I'm aware that you're not Mike Racine, but I know Mike Racine did. And by the way,
Yeah.
in fairness, it's the only name that I could say too involved in these moving
That's
companies.
all I can think of. Yeah.
Colin Terrell did it for a while.
Colin Terrell.
Yeah.
But I know for a while, yeah, it was like COVID stuff too.
Yeah.
Right? Nothing was going on. People were doing moving shit.
No, I just lived at my mom's house.
Oh, okay. But did she have a U-Haul?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, she had dementia.
That's funny.
I feel.
So you moved her into her own home.
That's right. Yeah. I put her in the U-Haul.
We're
and
here.
Drove around the block.
I was in such a hurry to get her out. I ripped off 6 car mirrors on the way to the home.
Yeah, but very often you have a friend who's got a license. He's the only one who can rent a U-Haul. I'm leaning Giannis on this.
Well, here's the thing. He said economy of words first, which did make me go, oh, maybe it's Dave. But Dave is not.
Yes.
He's not. I'm not saying he won't rip off 6 car mirrors. He's stopping.
I would stop.
He'd stop.
I take this seriously. Traffic. Traffic violation. Points on my license.
Adam, I don't know Adam's like guilt level of walking away from chaos he's caused. I do know Lewis. Everything about this sounds like Lewis.
Everything
I
Lewis.
feel like I would know this.
This is Lewis.
And
You think I'd brag about ripping off car mirrors? A crime?
I think you would have told us.
Jay,
Not
when you
seen it
moved
for
from
this
Philly, how did you get here? Tell the
I
truth.
had no belongings.
You had no
Freight
belongings.
train.
I had no belongings.
He found a hill and he just rolled down.
is it the big?
I hooked up with my ex-wife who had a couch already.
Is it?
I just
I
bought
wonder
a
if it's the
suitcase.
big U-Haul or that tiny little one. I bet you it's the big one.
They're a bitch to navigate. If you've ever tried to drive a U-Haul,
Oh Christ! Now I think it's Lewis because it does. He sounds
do
like it
suck.
would go
I
so
think so
bad. for him.
too.
They do suck, but I think maybe. Fuck! I'm gonna go. All right, I'm going gut.
Jay, you're fast, huh?
I wonder if this is the real story or they just kind of like.
I'm going Jay. I
You
believe
could go
it's
Jay, but Jay
Jay's
hasn't
controlling
been.
the conversation again.
Jay hasn't been
Yeah.
involved in an accident since he was 17.
Yeah, sure. No, yeah. Okay, Jay. Nice and defensive.
Yep.
Jay Okerson.
Me
I'm
v
putting
you.
mine
This really came down.
I'm going with my gut. Every time I trust my gut, it ends up being right. I'm going with Giannis Pappas. Young comic helping Nate Bargatze move. He was doing fucking
Go for
Marisa
it.
in the front seat. He's like, that's it. He started fucking crashing into cars.
That
Go
would've
for
been
it.
funny.
Full character.
Did he look like this? I'm going with Lewis all the way here.
Yeah.
This
And I
could
like
be
how
Lewis.
you doctored this story from car mirrors when it was originally children. Now go ahead. What a way to cover yourself, my friend.
Good cover. Final story. All answers are in. Alex.
That was Giannis.
What did I fucking tell you?
Not again!
Tell you.
God damn it. So that means fucking Lewis wins again?
His own game.
I believe so. But Giannis, tell the story first, then we'll go over the points. What happened here?
God.
Where were you moving?
So I was moving back from college, and we got back at like 5 in the morning, and there was no spot, so I pulled it right in front of a Johnny Pump, which is a fire hydrant.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
What the fuck? What
Is that
are
where
you,
you
Deuce
tied
is
your
Wild?
Is that where you tied your horse up? The Johnny Pump?
Is that what the greasers called it?
That's what the greasers called it. Yeah, it was
your-
a Johnny Pump, see?
That was the name of the broken vibrator.
Yeah,
There's some chili dogs outside the Tasty Freeze.
It was right outside the
Was there a man on a giant wheel bike going by?
A penny farthing?
It was next to right in front of the Johnny Pump, next to the Petey hole. And no, yeah. So I woke up. I had to return the U-Haul. So I went out there. There was like 14 tickets on the thing. And then I didn't have a license and I didn't know how to drive at that time because I was a New Yorker. I never got a license. So I got in the car and I turned around his Brooklyn blocks, and someone was double parked. So a guy, like a construction guy, was double parked. So his mirror was the first mirror I took off.
First one to go.
And he was not
That's the one you'll remember the most.
That's the one I remember the most, is the first one. And he was not a small guy, so he was pissed. So I got scared. And so I just started driving fast, and on the other side...
By the way, driving a U-Haul fast is still very slow.
Yeah.
He's running next to you.
Pinning it 35.
Dude, he was running after me. He was fucking pissed. So on the other side, I took off 6 mirrors on the way down, and then I just was gassing it down, and there was a stop sign there. I just closed my eyes and went through. And then I lost him, and I'm alive. But yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
No damage to the U-Haul. If you are going to take mirrors off, you want to do it in a fucking U-Haul.
Oh, those things are tanks, dude.
Yeah, those things
I was on the, I remember I was moving from Queens back and forth to Long Island, at one point, and it took a U-Haul. Luckily, it was anticlimactic that there was no danger because it was short enough to make the clearances. But you're not supposed to take those trucks on one of those parkways. I don't know, the LIE or the Grand Central. You're not supposed to take it on. And I mean, this fear I had as cars were pulling next to me, they go, "You gotta get off the thing! Your thing's gonna smash the thing!" And all I'm picturing when he's saying this is, if there's no exit before I see the next overpass, I think we're doing one of those, like, you hit it and the thing goes up in the air. I was terrified. Fuck U-Hauls.
They're hard to drive because you're like in that bouncy seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no shocks.
Yeah,
You're just
there's
like,
no shocks. You're fucking
Leave it to the ethnics. You're all right.
I mean, the amount of times we moved in U-Hauls and literally we're like 3 of the movers are in the back of the U-Haul with your furniture. It's fucked up.
Wow. Our final tally, Alex.
All right, final points. On the board with 8 points in 5th place, Dave Attell.
Wow.
Tied with 18 points each, Big J Okerson and Giannis.
Good showing, boys. Good showing.
Good color choice.
Strong.
In 2nd place with 20 points, I have Adam Friedland.
Wow,
Making
Adam.
our
Adam.
winner tonight, Luis J. Gomez, pulling out 22 points.
They have to do a final story.
The book stays here in the Story Wars library.
Guys, please sign it for me if you can.
I
Please,
don't need
please.
Rat Boy. I've lived it.
Everybody, thank you for hanging out with us
Tiebreaker?
on Story Wars. Make some noise for our entire fucking panel here. The legend Dave Attell, Giannis Pappas, Adam Friedland. For the Story Warriors, I'm Big J Okerson.
And I'm Luis J. Gomez.
We'll catch you guys next time.
Thank
Good night.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's up, guys? If you can't make it to Skankfest next weekend, you guys can be a part of the action.
Jake.
Great,
What a
David.
position.
One more time, folks.
Over here, Dave.
Double fisting, iced coffee.
Was
Jake, send him up the steps.
was this the was that the game? Tricking an elder person through the room here. I don't
Why
really
did you
hold with
send him
that.
to the big, tall step? Jake, you fuck.
I didn't. No, it's not on Jake. I didn't want any direction. I was just enraptured with the setup to the story game. And you know what? I think we can end it right now.
Oh, no.
It's all right.
Oh.
How the fuck on cue was that? Ripped out of the wall.
Sorry, I did that as a wizard. I will not be using my wizardry during the game, though.
Thank
I
you.
will do it mortal style.
Nice. I like that you play it fair.
Mm-hmm. This
No,
is only
can't be any
happening
lower,
in
can't be
every
any lower,
apartment in
Mike.
Chelsea right now. Two men putting up a neon question mark.
More tape. And do it, honest to God, do it tacky. Just throw tape across the middle of this goddamn thing.
Just do it with a big X.
Whatever keeps this fucking thing up.
God, all of our staff today is red-headed for some reason.
Yes.
It's true, yeah. It's a fucking ginger crew. they
We're
call
allowed to hit them because they're all redheads.
We
so-
are. And they don't have any souls. They don't get sad. And I heard they don't sweat. Lewis,
well,
introduce our second guest.
Well, let's introduce second guest. Jake, give me some.
Well, thanks for having me, guys.
Of course.
All right. I was totally.
We got a game to play.
Okay, you got it, guys. We're all nervous.
Lewis, introduce our second guest. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were taping.
Lewis.
Oh, now the other tape's coming off.
Lewis.
This looks like shit.
I'm glad I'm sitting on this side instead of the Conjuring over there. I don't know what. That bookcase doesn't look secure. Get some duct tape on it.
This definitely is not secure.
I like how you guys class it up with a bookcase. What's in that fucking bookcase? That's what I want to
Oh,
know.
some of our greatest books we've ever read. Lewis read. That's all of Lewis' books he ever read.
That's literally all my books that I brought from home. I said we don't need these anymore.
And this is what happens when you type decorative books.
Yeah,
into
these aren't real
Amazon.
books, Dave. These are just pieces
Okay,
of
good.
paper. Yeah, they're cardboard.
Oh my God, that really hurt the crowd. They're like, what? What kind
They're
of
readers.
bullshit is this?
They're the last readers.
Our second guest on today's show, he has a special #1 streaming on Peacock right now.
Wow.
Clap it up for the one and only Sean Patton.
No way! Oh, boom, buddy. Yeah. All right.
Thank you so much, Sean.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for being here, buddy.
I would never not be here
Oh,
on Story Wars.
what a dreamboat.
Story Wars with a Z.
With a Z. Well, Story Wars with an S was taken by like 5 people.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Who?
Some other assholes.
Some other guys that probably call themselves the Story Warriors with an S.
Yeah, jerk offs.
Story Wars.
They probably do impromptu warm ups. Who knows?
You should do Story with a Z. Story Wars.
Stories Wars.
We're the bumblebees. We sting you with stories.
How about Story Wars, but with WARZ apostrophe S? Story Wars is.
Story Wars is.
Hey, I'm not on the spectrum, so I've already lost interest in that. But, is there another guest coming? Good.
There is yet one more guest.
Because
We were
going to
do this for 40 more minutes.
This is too close.
Thank
This
you.
is too close. It's way too close. All right. Who else could complete this panel? This honestly, it's a bucket list panel, right?
And our third, last but not least, guest, everybody. I just did the Gathering of the Juggalos with him all weekend. What a weekend we had together. From the new Lewis and Zach Attack show right here on Gas Digital and the Midnight Spook show. How about it for the international superstar, Zach Amico, everybody.
This panel is getting progressively fatter.
Thank you, Lewis, for dressing like you're at a job interview for a supervisor at a loading dock.
I asked him earlier. I was like, "How did the condo sale go, bro?"
Condos, I don't wear those.
Lewis dressed for dinner. Lewis, can you throw them shoes up on the table for a second?
Yeah, buddy.
You have to know Lewis to know why just that right there. To know Lewis is to know why it's hilarious, those shoes.
These shoes are great.
They really are, but it looks like you have a day job at a bank.
I went to a nice dinner. I had to dress nice.
But a bank with only one location? Just a credit union?
It's just called bank.
El Banco.
Spell with a Z somehow. It's the bank.
So to recap for you guys, we've all submitted a bunch of stories. We don't know how many stories each of us have submitted. We're going to pick 8 of them. There's going to be 8 separate rounds. And if it's your story, it's your job to deceive the rest of the panel. And if it's not your story, it's your job to guess whose story it is. Jay, I think I just explained it perfectly.
You did a good job. If you guess the right person whose story it is, you get 2 points. For everybody you fool, if it's your story, you get 1 point.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Story Wars.
Story Wars! Pew, pew, pew.
Wee-oo. We're going to go to the very first story of the day. Alex? Remember, high school is the topic.
Story number 1. I separated my shoulder.
Zach.
During
Oh, sorry. Am I doing it wrong?
I separated my shoulder doing martial arts in high school and had to learn how to jerk off with my non-dominant hand while my arm was in a sling.
Well.
I don't think Lewis did martial arts until 5 years ago, which is weirdly late to start.
Is it weird that I wish this was my story?
Is it weird that makes me think it is in fact definitely your story?
We don't know, dude, but I wish both of these things.
Well, I'm trying to think of someone who used the term non-dominant hand. That doesn't smell like Lewis to me either.
I think if that actually happened to someone, that their sensei would jerk them. I've been told.
A good sensei.
Yes.
A good sensei.
A doppelganger of Mr. Miyagi.
He would help them wax on, wax off.
Yes.
If that sensei's worth his weight in martial arts,
And then
he's
I would help
whacking
him.
you off.
I would help him paint the fence.
Right. And then later it would become a move like, show me, stroke the dick. You know? It's like how you stop someone when they put a knife on you.
Show me hand job, sensei.
Show me this.
Show
never
me
happened.
keep going, almost there. Show me just the top now. Show me, wet it a little bit more. Show me, never mind the moments past.
Do we get
Show
to
me,
ask,
focus on the head.
Do we get to ask questions to people that kind of
Yeah, there's no rules.
But they could lie.
Okay.
Well, you have to lie. That's the idea.
Let's see. And it's on this panel, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody on
It could be you.
Us too.
It's any 5 of us the story could be.
Let's see. I'd like to ask one. All right. Let's start with Sean.
Yes,
okay. Now, I don't see you as a martial art guy. You kind of
That's the point.
ooze Legos. But how are your shoulders?
Strongest part of my body, Dave. To be honest, especially
I thought
after
I'd
such
trick 'em.
trauma.
Right there.
Right away.
Zach may have done martial arts in high school.
No, I just wrestled.
You
did?
did.
Yeah,
Wrestled.
this is
Until a
man.
pair of pants, I bet. You know. Come on, Wranglers.
Does sumo count as a martial art? That's what I'm wondering. I think this is Sean. I think that he jumped out real quick with a lie. He knows he's supposed to be a liar. He's tapping his fingers against his hand right now. He's getting nervous. His cheeks are always red. That's throwing me off.
That cherubic smile that just melts my pussy.
I'm down to Jay and Sean because
Wow.
I know Jay had a bit about growing up doing martial arts,
Wow.
and then Dave wouldn't have done martial arts because when he was a kid, we were at war with Japan.
You did martial arts, you end up in an internment camp. I'll tell you this, the martial arts I did at the Jewish Community Center never involved anything that would have ended up separating a shoulder.
Yeah.
Although Jews are brittle.
Oh, also, though, Jews created Krav Maga, the most deadly, and banned by the UFC.
Yeah, not these kind of Jews. You're talking about Israeli militant motherfuckers. I went to
Philly.
a place where it was
I
like,
thought
yeah.
it was Hasidic guys in South Williamsburg. If, like, that's who created Krav Maga. Ah!
You steer clear of fucking the guys with the curly cues because they might know Krav Maga.
those
They
are two
punched
more
out
limbs,
the tunnels 1 inch at a time.
All right, I'm giving my final answer. Round 1, Sean Patton is my answer.
I'm going Sean Patton too, final answer.
I'm going Sean Patton as well.
Dave?
It's me. So, did I do it wrong? Yeah, it's me.
Oh, it is you.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Dave.
What happened?
Did you say Dave?
No, it's Dave.
Did you guess Dave?
Oh,
No, he
I
didn't.
didn't- oh, I didn't
They
guess
all
anyone.
said
Shit,
you.
Never mind.
No, he didn't have a chance
but
to
no,
guess.
Dave.
So
Oh,
Dave,
damn it.
you have to wait till everyone gets their final answer.
Hey, you know what I need?
And then
Can
she'll
you
reveal.
spank me with a book?
So wait,
All
hold on.
right.
So it was definitely the redheaded guy who came on stage earlier.
No, it was Dave.
So, all right, so
No,
here's
you're trying to trick me.
Here's what I'm going to say. It really was you, Dave?
No.
Oh. What is happening right now? I don't know what's happening.
I'm sorry.
Sean, give your final answer. What do you think it was?
I think it was you.
Okay, you think it was me?
I think it was you.
Dave,
I'm
if,
buying
if
Dave-
it was you, don't guess you.
I'm buying
Okay.
Dave's deception right now. I
I'm
think it was
going to
you.
go with Sean. That's who I
You're going to
think.
go with Sean.
Yeah.
Everyone has their final answers locked in.
Okay.
Alex?
It was Dave.
It was Dave.
Yeah. You see what I did there, everybody? I did a switcheroo. I'm sorry. When you're third generation escort, this is the kind of lies that you do to tease and please and entice my clients. I'm sorry. I know I blew the game. You know what?
No, you didn't. Literally, he didn't even guess you. He's retarded.
He had every opportunity to just guess you because he didn't say final answer
I fell
yet.
for the deception and
Wow.
wanted to willingly. So thank you.
No, you conjured your own deception.
Yeah.
He just said it was him way early.
So, Dave, what happened here? This is a true story.
It's a true story, yeah.
What martial art was it?
It was keto. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
So
throwing
I was
people
doing
around.
that, and it's supposedly the most non-aggressive of all of them. But I guess I met the one guy who didn't know that, and
It was Steven Seagal himself.
and it was so funny because he gave me he was doing a throw, but he was trying to do it really slow because I was like a white belt, and it just you could see the pain coming at you. You know what I'm saying? like with an old person coming at you with a
You know, I'm doing it wrong.
yeah,
right
so
away.
that kind of thing. So yeah, it was before all these crazy surgeries, so you just had to keep it in the sling. And I'm just laying there going well, what am I gonna do? You know? And then I just started pulling it with the other hand. So
Love it.
you know.
So now you're ambidextrous.
I mean, I'm not a role model. All right, guys.
But what did you hold pornography in the sling arm?
What?
Would you hold porn in the sling arm, or was this just a pure thought?
No, I was jerking off to using my other arm again. I was like,
So being
a
whole.
simpler
That's
time.
a good jerk off.
yeah.
Jerking off to being
I was-
whole once again.
Oh, you're just
I
having
was jerking-
fantasies of holding a baby up in the air?
Jerking off to my other dream of juggling one day. I'll really impress those ladies with my juggling.
Do you ever still use the other hand, like when you jerk off to a girl's old Facebook pictures?
No, I've moved to feet. Feet are where it's at. Good old monkey tug out, as we call it.
Alex, what's the scoring look like after round one?
Dave is going to jump ahead with 4 points.
Whoa! Holy shit!
He
What is
fooled
that?
everyone and told all of us it was him.
Wow.
Wait,
What-
I don't get a point for joining in on the deception?
No.
Yes, you were
Nope.
my wingman. No.
God damn it. I thought I was assisting.
So how many points?
I
What's
thought I was the Stockton. on
You
that.
got 1 point per deception, and no one guessed you
You
of the
fooled
4
everyone.
people. You got
It's great
4
how
saved.
we're the only ones who can see the scoreboard.
No, they can say it. It's up there.
Oh, they can?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
I
half of the room
apologize.
can see it.
Yeah, and for the audio listeners,
Everyone
Dave
over
Attell has 4 points. He fooled everyone. Everyone else has 0. 4 points. And we should let you guys know today, Dave Attell and everyone else is playing for 2018 My Last Hope, the autobiography of Douglas Schnapp, who is a Gas Digital subscriber and fan.
Oh, my God.
No
Am I
way.
coming? I don't want to give Lewis wishful thinking. He hopes he's a subscriber. It just says Gas Digital Network listener.
Oh, a listener. You're right. We don't know
that
if
could
he
be all
subscribes.
YouTube.
Is it Penguin Publishing or like self-published? Like
I have
Otter,
no idea, but
Otter
if you
Books?
look at his, we're gonna put this in the episode. Look at his picture, dude. This is fucking the funniest thing I've ever seen in my
Oh,
entire
wow.
life.
He's a real pro. Look at that guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, every writer, shirt off.
Yeah.
Seahawks bandana?
Well, the book is a perfect storm of social media popularity, access to massive quantities of illicit substances, and burning out on a conventional, normal life.
Wow.
All came together at a time when Ensign knew he could not continue with the life.
I bet there's
waiting
a lot
on
of
a clock.
pictures in that book.
No, but I bet
Of
the letters
him.
are written real big. They
Of
are.
him, yeah. Of him,
I love-
shirtless.
Yeah, so that's
I
what you guys
love
are direct.
self-published.
Yeah.
That's what I love.
You're a big
From this
believer in
guy
that.
to Mein Kampf. Do it yourself. Don't wait on anybody.
You got to be a self-starter.
Yeah.
All right, Dave, 4-point lead over everybody else.
It's a big lead.
I don't get to make up a rule or anything.
This is a show as a baby. Maybe that changed. Maybe you can make a rule.
All right.
Jay, we got to talk about Florida Man games.
We do.
Florida Man games. It's pretty insane. If you don't know anything about Florida, what?
Story number 2.
Story number 2. All throughout high school, I held a job in a store where I sold women's shoes.
Yay. Where are these stories coming from, dude?
I don't know. That sounds like another Dave story, though.
What? Me?
It could be a Dave story.
It sounds so much like a Dave story.
It's like go big on the first one, then this one keep it simple. No one sees it coming.
It literally, because it's all randomly generated, it could be 2 Dave stories in a row. That happens.
This strikes me weirdly as an odd thing Zach did.
Zach?
Like
I
Zach.
wore women's shoes.
Right. Right, but you didn't have money to pay full price, so you get
Exactly,
that
so-
fucking pay less discount, dog.
This also feels like the setup here is very like mundane and vanilla, but the story itself is going to be fucking twisted.
Yeah.
Oh, the things that happened at
so
that
I'm
store?
going Zach
That's a
as
lot
well.
of pressure, yeah.
This feels like a Zach. We're being let in only to be like, clobbered.
I'm going to say Lewis. You seem to...
You struck me as Lewis. Lewis would work at places and then try to rob them after hours.
Don't be that way.
I don't think a woman's
That
shoe
was-
store was.
I mean, he showed
No, I
shoes
worked
the
at
reason-
I worked at Hot Topic, and they told me at Hot Topic that if you saw somebody shoplifting, you can't do anything. You can't detain them. All you can do is try to verbally detain them while you guys called security. And the security couldn't even detain them physically. They had to call the cops. So I was like, oh, great. That's the best piece of information. So I started robbing them all literally daily.
Really?
Knowing they gave me all the information. I started robbing the Wishing Well. This is true. The Wishing Well outside of the Rainforest Cafe, we would rob.
No, but I was thinking more about the time you got mad because a guy caught you jerking off during the lunch hour rush at a KFC and you tried to rob him with a screwdriver in your pocket.
Okay, no, those are 2 separate stories. Same guy. It had
Regardless,
nothing.
that guy sounds too busy to sell women's shoes.
Yeah.
I will say I worked every day since I was 11 years old.
I
I've
love
never
it.
not had a job. I've
I
always
love
worked, and every type of job you could have. I did not work at a women's shoe store. So
I mean, you are dressed like you manage one.
Yeah, you do have that look.
You're dressed like you know the name of all brands of women's shoe.
There's an aggressiveness to it.
Oh, these
Motherfucker, these is scuffed. You're gonna have to talk to Carlos in the front.
these are Louboutins, and they are wearing you, sister.
Louis J. Vuitton.
Where the only store where you can get really aggressive trying to verbally detain. Like, you fucking piece of shit cunt. You won't turn around. You won't leave with that.
I bet you won't leave with that. I'm
Dude.
going Zach. This smells like
this-
Zach
this
to
feels
me.
like a Zach
I'm
story.
going Sean because I feel like he grew up wanting to be Al Bundy. And he saw Married with Children and went, that's a career path.
You know what I mean?
Get into the shoe game young.
Peggy's
don't peak in
hot.
high school.
I'm going to say Lewis. I think, yeah. He showed his shoes earlier. Remember that?
I do have nice shoes.
Yeah.
He's wearing women's
There's a connection.
Yeah. And they are women's shoes.
Doesn't it look like someone else is under the table doing a magic trick?
Louis is made of 2 midgets.
We're like reverse puppeting.
Jay, did you have your vote?
I'm going final answer Zach. But Zach I said final answer already, but Zach threw me by saying, trying to throw it back to Sean. So, but I'm going with Zach.
I'm going Sean Patton. Final answer. I had an instinct about him last time. He looks guilty every time I look at him. He looks like
He's
he's
got a
hiding
1,000-yard stare that says, "All this is me."
I think that. I don't know.
What do you think, Dave?
He smells of like I worked with wood. You know, like I'm a wood man.
Thank you.
We find
Thank you.
timber by the shore and repurpose it. That kind of guy.
He had wood while he sold women's shoes.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Maybe some of those shoes were clogs, wooden clogs from Dutchland.
What he didn't tell you was he made all the shoes in the store.
All right, go.
So final answer. You say me. You say Zach.
I say Zach.
I say Sean. Sean.
I
what do
say
you
Zach.
And you say Sean.
Sean.
Here we go.
Alex.
It was Dave Attell again. you
Damn
guys.
it! It was my first instinct.
Dude.
It's a dude. He's up so deep right now.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Yo, this
My
is
first
a
instinct.
runaway train of a game right now.
We haven't lost, by the way. Me and Jay haven't lost a game yet. We are the Story Warriors.
Episode 6, sitting on 5 books.
Wow.
Damn it, David Tell.
And I called it first.
I said David Tell as well.
Did I call it second
Idiot.
then?
I just didn't think we actually did that. I thought Alex was lying about it. Could be the same person twice.
This is so great. It's all about me. Well, it's an interesting story. I mean, working in a woman's shoe store, of course. I mean,
What is the weirdest thing that ever happened? Did an old lady ever try to show you up her dress or something?
well, that was the first time I ever saw a woman's area was
Really?
selling the shoes, and it was like an old, really like.
But
yeah,
she was giving it to you,
didn't need
or
to
you
see
were
it.
just happening to see it?
It was one of those like oh, lady, you better close your legs. You know, like, that kind of-
Your cat's getting out.
yeah.
And her boyfriend was like, "Hey, kid," and he roughed you up, and you were like, "I should start taking martial arts." To defend
To
myself.
fight all these
I considered myself
furious husbands at the shoe store.
shoe salesman by day, ninja at night.
I think this is extra hard because none of us can picture Dave as anything but a comedian.
You're right.
That's why it's so fucking difficult.
No, I could picture him as a shoe salesman. I said that. God damn it.
I thought you were gonna say I'm so old I sold sandals, like to the Romans, of course.
It was more of a market setup than a store, but
Yeah, it was quite a it's something that you only see in porn movies now, where the guy works at a shoe store, that kind of thing.
did you ever, all through high school, did you get to like
Yeah, I
party
missed
after
out.
hours there or something with friends? Like able to get
I'd
back
have to
in?
clean the store at night. Me and the mannequins. They would talk to me.
Come alive and turn to Kim Cattrall?
But isn't it? Oh yeah, there was some action there, that's for sure. But no, that was like my high school job. so
What was
I
the name of
worked-
the store? Do you remember?
Who was the owner?
I
Whose
don't
dream
know.
was it?
It was
An
a
old
family
man?
business, so I couldn't quit. And it sucks when you show up all hungover or whatever. You know, it's like in other places they'd fire you. Here they, my dad would beat me up. So
Oh, was it a family store?
yeah, family store. Yeah,
Your dad owned it.
yeah.
Oh, that's
and
funny.
we all had to work there. So
Oh, Jesus.
That's
that
wild.
Exactly.
sucks.
I'm not running for mayor. Relax, everyone.
God
Yeah.
damn it, Dave.
I said, Dad, why can't
mean,
you own a
hold
hot
on.
topic, man?
Yeah.
I'm so pissed.
I came from a family catering business. Same thing. You try and quit, and they just fucking
Yeah.
dress you down.
It's like a gang. You're in for life. Blood in, blood out.
Even if you're like, I want to get a job that pays me real money and do something.
That's humiliate. Why would you do that to the family?
I've seen it happen like pizza places, the family pizza places. You become like a 50-hour-a-week servant to your father.
Yeah. And then until you actually, then they see you once on stage, and you're like, if this is what you want to do,
I guess.
I guess. Yeah.
The
All right,
scores,
pull up
Alex?
those scores again. God damn it.
All right, we have David Tell ahead with
I
8 points.
can't believe it, guys.
Zero.
I didn't even want to do this show. This turns out this is my man.
Murder.
Wasting all that time with that stand-up. This is what I'm a panelist. It's my real calling. Okay, here we go.
Shit. Also, Dave told me today, he was like, I don't really have stories. Maybe I
Yeah.
should just come in and judge it. You have nothing but stories, you
I
fucking...
know, they're great.
You're a liar.
I'm like that J.J. Ramiro. Who's that guy? Game of House of Dragons or something like that? I'm that guy.
Old me.
Yeah. Okay,
Let's
see.
go
Wow.
to story number 3. David, tell us.
I'm so I don't even know if I can catch up now.
Story number 3. In 10th grade, I stole one of the teacher's editions of a textbook, and I got caught trying to sell photocopies of the answer key to a year's worth of homework to kids in the grade below me.
Wow.
It's a run-on sentence, so it's Big J.
Lewis. It's Lewis.
I was going to say Lewis.
I'm
saying Lewis.
Long-winded Big J all day long.
No, but there's nothing funny about it, so it's not me. This does. I feel like I would.
I feel like
this is a bullshit enough story that I may not have heard this before, knowing you so well, and it does smell of Lewis. It was like a side gig. I bet you sold candy in school and all the weird things that little entrepreneurs did that made everyone
Just a
think they were
trench
annoying.
coat full of shit.
Yeah.
Yo-yos.
No.
Hey, you like yellow Sony Walkmans?
But also like photocopies of the answer to a year's worth of like in a
Yeah,
jacket.
no.
You know?
Guys, I think we have to vote for David Tell just so he can't pull out. I'm just telling you right
The
now, from a
Dave- the
strategic
Dave Law.
standpoint, we should maybe vote for David
Rule of
Tell.
threes. You know?
But it says 10th grade. I didn't make it that far. Now,
And it says
Being
photocopies weren't invented yet.
being an illiterate one-armed shoe salesman in a world.
If this said handwritten copies of the answer, with the hand, of course, that
Yeah.
you didn't,
Yes.
you could still use for
The scribe, basically.
Jay wouldn't have done that. Jay just wouldn't have.
That's conniving.
I wouldn't have sold it. I would have given all the photocopies away so people like
Yeah, you're not entrepreneurial. That's not
I'm
your
gonna
vibe.
I'd be like, here, ladies.
This should be my story. I will admit that. This look.
Yeah, this
look,
it smells
it's-
of you, but
it stinks of Louis J.
It
Gomez.
does.
Reeks of Jay
I
Gomez.
will
It does.
admit this wholeheartedly. I just am telling you, it's not.
It smells like Dracar Noir somehow.
You really?
This story.
Jerk off noir.
I think that, and I hate to go for Sean Patton again. Again, but I
Why?
don't.
It's been nobody but Dave Attell so far.
yeah.
It can't be Dave again. There's no way, Alex. Alex,
isn't Dave Attell.
If it's Dave Attell on this one and I don't vote for him, you're fucking fired, Alex.
Yeah,
I
that
swear to
really
God.
would be
I'm
No.
sick of
too
this
much
shit.
of
Dave
me.
Attell was a good boy, and I think Sean may have been also a white boy growing up in New Orleans.
No.
Sean, were you a good kid growing up, or were you a
I mean, I
little
feel like
mischievous?
should I give information
You
right
can give
now?
whatever you
can
want.
lie if
It's-
you
can
want.
lie.
No.
However you want to play the game.
I mean, straight up, yeah, man. I was an angel, you know. I mean, honor roll, dean's list, you know.
all right,
it's
now he's
bullshit. Yeah,
overselling.
it's Sean Patton.
You know,
It's definitely Sean
applied
Patton.
to MIT in 10th grade. After I mean, with the money I made from selling these photocopies, I was able to.
Now he's
Zach.
he's spiraling.
Filibustering.
I'm Zach. I'm final answer, Zach.
Zach.
I'm gonna say Zach too.
Following Sean on this one.
I'm going Lewis because that was too good. The spin was too good.
Could be fucking
Yes.
Lewis.
Of how you were like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Why
me.
did I go
Shit,
with
It does.
Lewis? Just
Too
because you
good.
said it wasn't you?
Good. It's a Lewis.
What an
It was.
asshole I am. Did I say final answer yet?
Yeah, dude, this stinks of Lewis.
Yeah.
It stinks of Lewis, what makes me want to say Sean, though.
I said Zach.
I said Zach.
I said
All right,
Zach.
I'm saying final answer, Sean Patton. Fuck this. One of them's got to be Sean. I'm going Sean every story.
You got everybody's Alex, you have everybody's answers?
Yeah, across the table, I have Lewis said Sean, Jay said Zach, Dave said Zach, Sean said Lewis, and Zach said Sean, right?
All right.
It was Zach Amico.
Yes! Oh man!
I knew
Fuck
it.
yeah!
I knew it.
I knew it.
Zach made a good play, though.
right
Yes.
Zach made a good play at one point that got me thinking when Sean said something and Zach gave like you said something and he was like, he gave like an absolutely. That
Yes,
is
that
Lewis
yeah,
made me
Wyatt.
good
think it was
misdirect,
fucking-
Zach.
Oh God, it was good acting. Good acting, Zach.
Tenth
Woo!
grade.
Zach, what's the story?
Yeah, take us through it.
I mean, that is the story.
Yeah,
but
that
I
is.
mean,
The teacher left her textbook on the desk. I stole it.
But you got
made
in
it-
trouble.
Made a ton of copies and was trying to sell them to kids, and then got called to the principal's office and got suspended.
Wow.
Just suspended?
I was watching. It was the first season of The Sopranos was on,
You were
and
inspired.
I thought I was gonna have a life of crime. And then I was a bitch. The second they called me, and I was like, I did it!
You identified with AJ Soprano?
I get very upset when there's no fucking ZD.
Well, you must have been the most popular guy after that, right? Everybody loved you.
Did you try to shoot your uncle? No, stab your uncle. Isn't that what he tried to do? Anyway, that was some riffs just should stay inside.
God damn it! I am fucking eating a dick on today's show.
Wow.
Oh, it looks like I'm pulling up all
Lewis
the
and
work.
Zach with 0 points each.
How much
sorry,
was that to
Lewis
get?
and Sean with 0 points each. Zach with
Lewis,
2
we're sharing
points.
that dick, buddy. We're side by side.
Jay
on
with
that
2
bad
points
boy.
and Dave with a
You know what I
whopping
mean?
10 points.
Man, look at me pulling ahead.
You work the shaft, I work the horn, buddy. We're
Dave
fucking.
got.
This
Dave
is like
Dave gets Zach.
this
Dave
is like a
gets Zach.
female track meet. I mean, I can't. No one can catch me.
Dude,
She laughs, so it's
Dave
okay.
Attell turning into a bully jock is hilarious.
This is great.
I thought this was going to be a competition, boys.
This is fantastic.
Dude, he's
Which one of you whores needs shoes?
Yeah.
Dave
You're gonna
Attell-
need them when you're walking out losers.
Yeah, tomorrow I say go to the shoe store and quit, dude. You found your calling.
Dave Attell
Tell
played.
Dr. Scholl I said hello.
He's played a perfect game so far. He's not missed one round yet.
I know. You know what I'll do? I'll just relax while you guys play. Like a stepdad, I'll pretend to play. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, go ahead. Come on, we gotta get this going on here.
Oh, we're getting dominated.
It's almost like he's more famous and successful than us for a reason.
This is it. This is my calling. I'm telling you.
Story Wars.
You didn't realize that you wanted to be a story warrior until you played. Once you play Story Wars, like, dude, I
I
want to
still
be a
don't
story
really
warrior.
get the game, but I.
Alex, story number 4.
Take a nap, baby. Story Wars with extra Z's.
Story number 4. I lied and told everyone in the school that I stuck a pin in a chubby kid's stomach, and he was so fat that he didn't feel it.
Cruel. Cruel. That is Lewis, if I've ever heard a story in my life.
That is Lewis laughing at his own
Yes.
story if I have ever seen it.
Yeah.
And now he is bashful.
Yeah. Yeah.
I swear to God.
And I have the pin mark right here to prove it.
That is a Lewis. That's Lewis. That's my lighter.
That is too good of a switcherooski. I'm going Zach.
Wow.
Fat on fat violence?
That's too good. It's too good. That was too beautifully of a. That was
if you don't know, I was president of the Fat Lives Matter Club. So
exactly, and they embezzled money too. Right?
Guys.
Too serious.
Yeah, really.
Why is my mind going blank on today's show? It could be any of you.
I'm saying Lewis.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to go from pin to switchblade. Now, I know this is a cultural thing.
I don't know how my dad died.
A bigger, grander
guy
version
did
of
it.
this.
I don't need to hear any more information. I'm saying Lewis.
No.
Oh, I didn't think, for a couple reasons now. You're right. Lewis, first of all, that cackle, I didn't think much of until everyone pointed out how much you were laughing.
Yes.
And then also, your father was stabbed and killed. And maybe you wanted to lie and make it seem like you are in this world also.
Wow. Like the kid you stuck it in was a voodoo doll of your own father.
Yes. It's your fault. That's New Orleans
Fuck,
thing.
did I go
everyone.
to? Yeah.
That's New Orleans thing.
I went to fucking bayou on you, baby.
All right, here's my theory, and I know it seems like I'm just trying to deflect, all right? I think this is Jay. I haven't heard the story about Jay, but here's why I think it's Jay. Jay would have bullied another fat kid to take the heat off of him being fat.
Yes. No, go ahead. I never thought through it like you did.
I've been on
wasn't really
podcasts
that-
as well. I'm aware.
I wasn't like one of the fattest kids in school.
No, but I also just feel like you were a liar as well as a kid. You were like a little chubby liar.
I did lie a lot.
Yes.
This would be a lie that you told everybody. This story has a lot of Jay on it.
Dude, chubby little liar's got to pitch that show.
That is.
Yeah.
Me.
Chubby little liars? Who could
Yeah.
do that?
Stick a pin in that chubby kid. We're done here.
This is not Dave Attell.
It's not Dave. There's no way.
Could it maybe?
It could be Sean again, though, but I don't think Sean would.
This doesn't strike me as Sean.
Thanks, boys.
Oh, well, it's a lie, though, so it didn't happen.
What?
Well, this happened, but the story.
Oh,
didn't
yeah, then
lie.
I take that away. No, you would do it. No.
Yeah, wait. How do you know that detail? So-
Yeah, I forgot about
I
that.
lied and told everyone in
That's what
the
it says.
school that I stuck a pin in a chubby
Then I'm going to
kid's
go with
stomach.
Sean.
I'm trying to think of
I'm
who would stick
walking
a
on
pin.
Lewis now because I think Lewis would have said fat kid.
I'm saying Sean.
Ooh, okay. I mean, listen, I was a violent genius.
You were.
You know, on the dean's list, as I said, that applied to Vassar at that point, gotten in, was rubbing it in everyone's faces with sharp objects, and sometimes in their fucking fat fucking stomachs.
Sold. Final answer, Sean Penn. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Sean for me.
You going with
Fi-
Sean?
Final
I'm
answer
going
for
with
me,
Lewis.
Big J.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm actually siding with you on this. I'm gonna go Jay.
I think Big J.
I
Yeah.
think it's a talker. Like I think he would do that. Like like a story. So I
Big
think
J.
Sean.
And what's everyone's final answers are in?
Yeah.
Final answers are in. I have Lewis said Jay. Jay said Lewis. Dave said Lewis. Sean said Jay.
No, I said Sean.
Dave said
I
Sean.
changed.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Dave said Sean. Sean said Jay. Zach said Jay. And the answer was Big J.
I knew it.
No, my
everyone
reign is
followed it.
over.
It was chubby.
Oh my God!
I knew it was
chubby.
Jay.
You
and
are
then
back.
I
Among
was
the
fucked.
plebeians.
I remember to not convince everyone that it's Jay. In the middle of it, I was like, why am I convincing everyone? I know it's Jay. I need to just shut the fuck up, Lewis.
Good crap,
What?
buddy.
Who said the thing? I mean, someone almost told the story on my behalf.
What do you mean?
It was I was a fat kid. I lied about that. I was lying.
No.
And a new kid came to school, Aaron Powers, and he was chubby too, but like right in that wheelhouse of my chubby. Like it wasn't problematic, but like it definitely wasn't getting like girls to like you and shit. And so I go, new kid's so fat, I just stabbed him in the stomach with a pin and he didn't feel it, which isn't how stabbing works, by the way.
Yeah.
The nerve endings are all still out here where the belly is. So, but no one believed it anyway. But I was like, it's true, he's so fat.
Oh, so you were doing like a joke.
No, it wasn't a joke. I was trying to sandbag that dude.
Yeah.
He's
Oh. No,
fatter
that's
than me. I goes, look at this new kid's fatter than me. So now I guess I move up a rung, right?
And also, I was exactly right. It was exactly what I said.
Exactly.
And where's that? What was that kid's name again?
Aaron Powers.
Where's his book? I want to read that book.
You
The
wanna know something that killed me?
victimization of Aaron Powers.
Powerless, the Aaron Powers story.
How I've
Being
overcome.
bullied by Big J. Okerson.
Aaron Powers, this kid who I wanted to, he ended up, as we got a little bit older, thinning out, becoming, and at the time this meant something in the 90s, the best dancer in our school.
Oh, yeah, it still means
Half
something.
black, half white, and the kid, even chubby as he was, full
Yeah.
dance split. Down to the floor, pop back up like Prince.
Wow.
Oh, I asked him to do it every day like a fucking jukebox.
Wow.
What do you know where he's doing now?
Fentanyl.
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah. Smells of fentanyl. to
Great
me.
dance move.
Oh, he's half black and half white, so.
Yeah. Being pretty, being beautiful somewhere.
I have no idea.
That's a
I have
different
no idea what he's
show.
doing. I lost touch, but great dancer.
Well, who scored big on that one?
Now we have
Everybody
Louis
got
J.
points
and
on me.
Sean
Yes,
with
we're on the
2
board.
points each.
Whoa.
Zach
We're on the
with
board,
4
baby.
points,
Here we go, baby
and
boy.
David
on the
with
board.
10.
God.
David Tell
Get a
way
little
the lead with 10
nervous.
points at halftime. And ladies and
That's
gentlemen,
Zach.
it's
I can
halftime.
feel him at my heels.
At halftime, David Tell, 6 points in the lead of the next closest person, which is Zach. Everybody else dead heat at 2. It is halftime, everybody. Halftime is Story Wars. Yeah! Yeah! On our halftime game, what we play is we have the 4 members of the front row have submitted a story about themselves, a crazy story from their life.
You want to be in the front row at Story Wars, guys. Get online early.
Now, guys, I will say this from the shows. We're learning as we go along the things we have to tell you. Don't give it away who it is right away. When someone guesses you, if they don't say, yeah, don't make a face like obviously.
You're supposed to not act like it's you. Stone face us, guys.
Stone face.
Yeah.
While we figure out whose story this is. This is going to be funny. It's going to be like, my pussy was itching one day. I'm like, oh, well, come on. Alex, come on.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
It's true.
This gentleman might be trans.
You're not wrong.
That's how we found out.
You're not wrong. This is it. The ultimate surprise. The ultimate Shyamalan twist.
Oh, wait, you guys have been in the front row for Story Wars before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this now. You guys are fucking, now you guys are trying to become Story Warriors yourself. I understand.
Oh, are you guys looking to become
Story
honorary Story
Warriors.
Don't be that way.
Like the Wu-Tang Killer Bees, but with stories.
Alex, read us our random audience story.
All right, our audience story of the week. I was involved in a plant heist with my uncle. He paid me $20 in candy, and I later learned we had stolen $500,000 worth of plants from the local city council.
Plants?
Plants.
Plants.
Who here looks like they work for candy?
You went You just cleared this table off the path. You know that great New Zealand Maori plant heist? That never happens. They're a loud culture.
Yeah.
But these slithery, handsome Mexicans. Woo!
Could you read the story one more time, please?
I was involved in a plant heist with my uncle. He paid me $20 in candy, and I later learned we had stolen $500,000 worth of plants.
Me too.
Question, is candy in parentheses?
No.
Okay.
Great question.
Yeah.
Can I
that's a
just
detail.
say-
You gotta
Did
wonder.
you leave fingerprints in hot Cheeto dust?
Can I just say right off the bat, the audience stories are beating our stories. That is a great story.
A $500,000 plant heist is a bigger story, a grander
Than a
story than any
shoe
of us said.
store. All right?
Yeah. I sold shoes.
Okay. Now, what kind of candy could it be? Well,
I feel like the obvious is
with the word.
Chiclets, it was a Ponzi scheme.
I was going to say chicle. No.
Can I tell you something? We might
Since
be
you guys
thinking
are
wrong
dressed-
here, and this could be helping with a heist. Like a girl could be.
That's where's my head.
Like, wait,
and
ask-
her reaction right now is giving
Well,
me
just
away.
like asking no questions and just kind of goes like, "Oh, we're doing this." Like, okay.
Yeah.
I guess we're doing this. I'll take some candy.
Why would they say a plant?
I'll take this instead of him making me
What-
try on bathing suits again all day.
This is a very specific thing. This is like I was imagining weed. What the type of fucking plant heist would it be?
Opium poppy plants.
This is crazy.
What kind of plant heist was it?
Good
Trying to make sure.
move, good
Trying to
move.
make sure.
I think it actually might be one of these New Zealanders. It's a very weird thing, dude. We don't do plant heists in the U.S. If it was a weed, they'd just say weed. They're fucking Puerto Rican. We get it. These two.
Oh, y'all are Kiwis?
Yeah, but they said Maoris, which
Maori.
sounds more
Then why,
warriorish.
why,
and tomorrow.
then why are you dressed for a border crossing? All right.
I'm gonna guess it's this guy right on the end. That's my wait. My
That's your
Was
final
the
answer?
candy in
I'm
its
gonna go with the
original
guy with
packaging?
glasses.
I'm going glasses also. What's your name?
Andy.
I'm going with Andy.
I'm going with Andy.
Andy loves his candy.
Yeah.
Andy loves candy, and he's always up for a plant heist.
Yeah.
Was the candy in its original packaging or a Ziploc bag with tahini on it?
Oh yeah. Also,
I'm going Che Guevara hat.
Yeah,
red shirt on the end.
I'm sorry.
He's been quiet and
yep.
he looks like he's got stories.
Everyone's over there. I'm staying with Andy.
I'm going to go with Andy.
I'm going Che Guevara.
What's your name?
Quentin. Which is Quentin Guevara. Yeah, I'm going to Quentin as well.
Alex?
It was
the story
Quentin.
belongs to?
It was Quentin. Yes.
It was?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Good call.
Too stoic the whole time.
You'll never fool me. I'm a
I didn't know
story
they had
warrior.
candy in New Zealand. I had no idea that you guys enjoyed things.
Yeah, I was going to write lollies, but I thought that. we'd
How
do it
old
away.
were you?
I was about 5 years old.
5. And you helped how?
Well, my uncle got the whole family involved and just put them in the back of the truck.
Did your family ever get your taste? Is that why you're on the run here in the great state of
Yeah.
Wait, are you from Wellington?
But my wife is, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just you say it like that, people think you know what you're talking about. So you guys are from Christchurch,
I
yeah?
know.
Yeah, okay,
I blew my load early. I was like, oh, Once Were Warriors, that one movie.
You don't have to give us years, but what Hobbit movie are we talking about since it is New Zealand? I know that's your economy. So,
So the whole family was involved.
What type of plants?
Oh, it was like palm trees, like the local main road in Auckland. They
I
just
thought it was
planted them.
How many? 500,000 of them?
Well, a couple of my uncles just did rounds in the ute, and we just loaded them back up.
Damn. And then it was a major heist. Your family got no money from it.
Well, my brother got a box of beer because he's a little bit older than me. And yeah, I just got some candy.
What kind of time would you do there in New Zealand for that?
Yeah,
No, you become a mayor.
Do they use years or like when the penguins swim back, you guys can.
All right, give it up for this
Hey,
guy.
that was a great
All right.
one. Once again, I apologize for my racial profiling there.
Yeah, if you would have fooled us, you would have gotten the entire front row drinks. But
Unfortunately, people saw right
Now
through
you
your
guys have
shit.
to buy us drinks.
Yep.
Right?
For the rest of the
For
night.
the rest of the night.
I hope you got deep pockets, Maori.
Ladies and gentlemen, time for the second half where points are doubled.
Wow.
No, they're
That's not true. Lewis is changing next. He's never
But I
been
think
this
we
far
should.
behind.
Come on, dude. Maybe points doubled.
Every week we talk about doing a double points round, and Lewis goes no because he's stiffly in the lead. This week Lewis is starting to feel that pressure of like, could I even possibly come back?
I mean, double points would be pretty cool right now if you really
That
think
would
about
be
that.
great.
That'd
I
be
love
great.
the challenge.
See?
But that book is going home with me. I know that. Yes, it won't be left in an Uber. It won't.
That could be a whole fucking Facebook store. I'm just like shit left in an Uber.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go to story number 5, folks.
Story number 5. At 16, I did LSD for the first time on the way to school with my friend one morning. We parked across the street from the gym and smoked cigarettes. When the bell rang, he flipped out at the idea of tripping at school, got back in his car, and left without me.
Jay.
More than LSD once, and Ari Shafir dosed me with it.
Yep. And he cried about it for weeks.
And I cried about it. I wasn't. I was a pretty good boy at 16.
You know,
but this could be anybody else on the panel for all I know.
Wait, that was the only time you ever done acid? Was the Ari time? No shit.
I'm going to say Sean now.
Me?
Yes. He grew up in New Orleans.
We've learned. I mean, yeah.
He knows his way around a washboard.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to say Sean.
That's how I got. That's how I discovered my natural ability for geometry, and how I knew to apply to Georgetown early.
Sean, you do look like you fucking ran through sprinklers with acid in your pocket.
Wait, no, because you wouldn't do that, because if it gets wet, it's pointless.
Well,
I thought it soaks into your skin.
Yeah,
what
then
do
you
I
fucking
know?
trip
Dave,
forever.
did you ever do LSD?
It was an SLC
No,
punk
we
reference.
didn't
It was an
have
SLC
that.
punk reference.
There you go. There you go.
We never had
Feel
any
bald.
cool drugs like where I grew up. It was
Really?
just like the basics, you know.
What's the
Heroin.
Did you do?
No.
Did you do mushrooms
Shoe
or anything like that ever?
polish.
Not until later. Not until like I was in the Scouts. You know.
But at 16, no drugs.
No, we did drug, but it was pot. You know.
Just weed. That's what I'm
Yeah.
This could be Zach. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
when,
a Zach or Sean moment.
Zach or
here.
Sean.
I didn't even smoke
obviously.
weed till college.
Flipping a coin here. I'm saying it's. I believe
saying
Zach's
it's
saying
Sean.
that when he said that. The way he said it, I believe him.
This is again. I draw this back to you. This seems like a party time kid.
Yeah.
Jersey?
Have you done acid?
Oh yeah, sure.
Several times.
I mean, not since like the year.
Not since I was 16.
16, eh?
I saw my friend freak out before school, and I said, "Never again for this guy."
No, probably, no, it's like 99-ish, but like 2000 even. But like, this feels like you party time.
No.
I
This
knew
could
you
be
did-
Lewis.
I knew you did some crazy shit. Wait, about the belch.
I'm gonna say Sean.
Sean belches when he lies.
Oh no!
It's one of his big
Your
tells.
crazy lie burps.
I mean, dude, go for it. I do not. I'm going Lewis. I think.
I'm going
Acid
Sean.
reflux. Oh, here we go. Acid.
I'm Sean. Final answer. Freudian
I
slip.
mean-
Sean.
We've
Sean.
seen this work before. But
I'm saying
going-
Sean.
All right, I'm saying Lewis.
Sean.
Sean didn't fool anyone that round. Give us the points, Alex.
It was Sean.
Yes. I knew it. I knew it.
Damn it.
Yeah.
It did nothing for me against David Tellin as lead, though.
Yes.
Sorry,
I
guys.
knew it. Thanks for nudging me under the table. No, I mean, but you just liked me. But
I didn't know I had a third hand either.
take us through it. You're 16 years old, legal age in Louisiana.
To do
Now,
acid.
you're heading into a Cajun marriage.
You forgot your trombone, so you got your saxophone instead.
You're marrying a
But you
pot-bellied
forget, oh
pig.
no, it's full of gumbo.
The crawfish harvest was light that year.
So we had to kill my favorite pet gator.
I called him Smelly.
But turns out that toot make a good horn to blow, like a piccolo. Yeah, I was 16. Me and my buddy, he picked me up. He procured some Purple Felix. We each took a hit. We got to school. There was an abandoned putt-putt course across the street from the high school where all the fucking drug heads parked, right? And we parked there because we were both about to start tripping. But we were like, an hour early for school. We're just ripping down Camel red lights. Remember those? Yeah, and we're ripping those down. And it's like, if you've ever tripped before on purpose, sorry, but, for me, it felt like this, like, oh shit. You start to felt this, like, I felt it first, and I'm like, oh, I think I'm tripping. Oh yeah, I physically feel different. And then he was like, yeah, no, you fucking pussy, you shouldn't be feeling anything. And then the bell rang very loudly, and he gave me this look of pure terror and was like, I can't go in there, man. I can't fucking go in there, man. I can't fucking go in there at all, man. And I started laughing.
And it's your first time. Oh,
First
I
time.
thought that might freak
I'm
you out.
laughing my ass off because I'm thinking he's fucking with me. And I'm like, you bitch. And he gets in his fucking Chevy Blazer. And he's like, I can't go in there, man. And he starts the engine. I'm like, fuck you. I'm dying laughing. And he drives off. And I'm like, he's coming back. And he doesn't. And now I'm just like at this fucking, abandoned putt-putt course with...
Alone.
Not horrifying place to be on acid.
I'm like, I guess I got to go in there to school. And I go. And basically, I told this story for a Comedy Central thing, and they animated it. But basically... I had to keep finding my best friend, Darius, who's still my boy, between classes. And he would talk me out of the shit that I had dug myself into. Because you know when you trip and you're alone for too long, you can't talk about it. Your
Did
brain.
you go to Darius? Do you know Purple Felix? He's like, yeah, that's my cousin.
Pretty much. Pretty much. He's purple now. We've been blue forever. No, but just him being like, no, man, your shoes are not on your hands. No, your feet are not the same thing. You don't have thumbs on your feet. No, you're not smelling pain. You know, that kind of thing. And he just kind of talked me between every class, kind of talked me through all the shit that I had in my head. He crazily decided was fact. But to your point, very funnily so, Comedy Central, without saying anything, when they animated the story, they made him black as fuck.
Really?
Like afro picking the hair, black. He's Persian. He's not a black dude.
Not even black at all.
No. But when we watched it on YouTube, he was like, "That's a fucking honor, man. Like that's cool." But
you thought I was Afro Ninja?
You thought dope. You thought I was afro picking the hair black in Louisiana in 1996?
Well, his name is Darius.
Darius, yeah.
What he drove? He was freaking out about a belt and drove fine home.
The other that was not Darius. That was the guy. My Darius was at school. My friend who like walked me through it.
Oh yeah.
The other dude's name
the
was
guy
PJ.
who split.
Yeah, he just split.
He
drove
died
home.
that day.
No.
Yeah, that was the other guy, PJ. He died.
Yeah, he was fine. No, when we saw him later, he was happy and in a great
He's
mood.
like, no, I just drove the rainbow home.
Yeah, exactly. I just took the
My house was at the other end of it, man.
back
It was
to sanity,
wacky.
bro. Yeah.
And then there's a wall in front of me. I painted a tunnel and went right through it, dude.
Lewis?
Yes, sir.
If I faked a heart attack, would I win the game? Because I am like up and, you'd have to like discuss it.
Technically, now if it goes past question 5, I'm now making an official rule. It's an official game. If anybody dies after question 5,
Good to
score's
know.
the score.
Score.
Fuck.
No, we still finished playing.
If anybody dies, we get to write their biography.
Okay.
That's the official.
Your
rule.
score gets pulled off the table, and the next person up is in second place.
What are the scores again now?
Oh, man. Are you guys
God.
Are you guys even playing? I mean, really?
No, we have 3 reds. By the way, it's anybody's game still.
It's anybody's
technically.
game?
It's anybody's fucking
Well,
yes.
Sean,
It is not anybody's
you'd have to
game.
have a holy hell of a fucking next
3 people's
questions.
game.
Yeah.
If Dave fell asleep right now, it's anybody's game.
Yeah.
And Sean, if you somehow fool us and the next 3 stories all happen to be yours,
Whoa.
you steal this.
Card counting.
You know what?
Yeah.
Wilder things have happened.
Wilder things have
Wild
happened.
things.
And let's see what those stories are now.
Let's
Alex,
go,
throw to you.
Alex.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Isn't now I'm the guy? Alex, throw to you.
It's a game of 3 hosts.
Ooh, story number
Now
6.
it's tense.
I was suspended from school in the 9th grade for 2 weeks for threatening my science teacher's life.
Lewis.
Again, feels like Lewis.
That's
just-
that's
Well, I just told them that I
be.
have a knife in my pocket.
Listen, that does sound just like me, but you guys would have heard this story.
I know.
So,
Threatening.
for sure.
You know who
Your
this is?
science
This is
teachers.
Dave.
No.
Yeah.
You know I was raised flat Earth.
Exactly. Which is why you threatened her.
We weren't allowed to be around those types.
I'm not going to listen to this, you bitch. I'll kill you before I hear about your round earth.
Exactly.
Ooh, you know what? When I say it like that, it does sound like Dave.
We were not allowed to say the N word in my house. NASA.
Yeah, Dave, they buy shoes just like everybody else.
Yes, because we're flat earthers.
You're lying, bitch. I'll beat you to death with this pump.
I was
Dave,
suspended
just fit
from
him for the extra bone and move on.
threatening my
not
science
imagine-
teacher's life. Wow,
I
that's
can't
aggressive.
imagine any of you doing this.
Zach was like such a sweet boy, but he looks like he probably was troubled.
Who had a science teacher?
Which it could be anybody in this room.
This is a tough one. I'm gonna have to say Lewis. I apologize, but it looks like you.
It looks just like
Dave,
I understand
let
that.
me help you as little as I can and tell you that I would know this about Lewis.
Really?
I would know this.
And I don't think it's
you're
Jay
trying
because
to
Jay
throw
wouldn't.
me
If it was
off.
Jay, why would he throw me
Yeah, like
off?
this would be the name of your first special. This would be the title.
Nah, this just isn't my style either. But again, I only know I don't know. I don't know. Ninth grade Dave Attell was such a fucking bad. This guy didn't play by
I was
anybody's
suspended,
rules.
but nothing for that cool. No,
Guys,
nothing like
you
that.
remember how convinced all of us were though that Dave never did martial arts?
Yes.
No, I feel like I feel like I know you did martial art. I just didn't strike. The whole story didn't strike me as like. But the dominant hand was the funniest thing. So I used my not dominant hand.
But a science teacher, though. I'm trying to. How would the monk do it?
He's just really holding on to that one part of the story.
He goes, but still.
I'm gonna
I
say
wanted to fight the science teacher because he didn't believe in it.
I'm gonna go with the safest bet. That guy from New Zealand again. I mean, honestly, there's something about him.
Maori Tom Morello.
I think it has to be Sean. Sean's the only one that I get.
That's a good
He was doing
guess.
acid when he was 16. I mean,
He might have been trying to be funny.
I mean,
yeah,
how do you
that is the other side of it
How
as
do you
well.
think I
Could be a
got
joke.
her to forge the transcripts for me to apply to, Oxford?
Yeah, this might be like
You know?
a retelling of a story. Like he just said, like you suck, and now
Yeah.
it's like I threatened his life. You know what I'm saying?
Also, it's Jay. It's a lie.
Oh.
I'm gonna say Zach. How about that?
That's where I'm going. I'm
I'm gonna go
Zach.
Zach now.
I don't think it would be Zach. I really don't think it's Zach. I think I would have heard this. Zach saying it's not me and winking at me.
Then
Now,
I'm
what does
going-
that mean?
I'm going
He's
back
saying
then
it's
to-
not me and winking.
It's Zach.
What does that mean?
Zach, final answer for me.
Can I put 2 bets on 2 people? Can we do it that way? Like,
You can bet, yes, you're gonna get 2 bets if you bet half your points.
whoa!
Oh,
New
biggie.
rule.
Big move.
I don't
The
know.
rules in this game flow.
What's the price of eggs?
Doesn't that give him twice as much chance to beat us again?
Probably.
Yes, but if he's wrong, we got a real
You
chance
should
to
have
win.
threatened your math teacher.
All right. Good one, Zach. As we say, case closed. Thank you, Zach. I'm still staying with Zach, though.
I'm thinking. Now I'm thinking it could be Zach trying to throw me off now.
I
What
think
is
so
happening?
too.
He's
I think
making
it's
crazy
Zach.
faces.
That was no good.
I already gave final answer. I locked in.
Who'd you lock in?
Zach.
I'm going with Zach as well.
Yeah.
I am not good at science, but I like history, and I will not let it repeat itself. It's Dave.
Wow.
He's tricking us. He's
Whoa.
pulling the wolves over.
This could be
getting a
Dave.
The
feeling.
wolves are over the eyes,
Sean.
and I'm taking them off.
I think it could be Sean too.
Let's
Fuck.
see what happens.
Sean, final answer.
Dave.
No, I was saying my final answer.
Oh, you're
Sean.
fine. Oh, okay.
Alex, everyone's in.
Zach, your final answer was Sean.
Yes, ma'am.
It was Louis J. Gomez.
Whoa! I had that right away. Oh my God.
Come on.
See,
Sometimes it's right there.
that's the last. That's the last time
I worked for you by accident. I said, guys.
That is.
I know this guy
you were his
inside
lawyer
now.
just
I
now.
won the trivia contest that made
God
these
damn it.
tattoos.
You just
Louis
Johnny
didn't know 10
Cochran
things about
the
me.
shit
I
out of
knew-
him.
Fuck yeah, dude. I've never.
All the dog shit stories I have sat through 100 times on Real Ass Podcast.
Wow.
That's never come up.
If I gotta hear one more time with you and Dan Doherty and the thing and the whatever, who gives a fuck?
Get the
You
fucking
threatened
band
the science
and hacky
teacher's life.
sack.
I know about every fucking taxi cab, Uber, screaming war you've been in your life. How did I not know you threatened the science teacher's life?
So I will tell you, I did not threaten my science teacher's life.
The story has to be true.
He was a liar. I was suspended for
the
threatening his life.
wording's
But
fair.
that was not true. I did not threaten his life. He
I left a knife on his desk.
no, that's a different story.
His dog just happened to die.
There was a gun with a bullet, and it said, "Do it yourself."
Please don't make me use this, Mr. Lopez.
Man,
Please don't make me.
why did I listen to my white guilt? I don't know. I should have went with my inner racist.
Guys, if anything, this is a lesson. Racial profiling works.
God damn it, I hate
It was
to
in
say
the
it.
9th grade, and he was a piece of shit, my teacher. You have heard this, but I knew to word this in a way that you wouldn't remember the specific details, right? So I was just talking at the end of class, and he's like, "Yeah, you got to get out of class."
Sure would love to kill a science teacher. Oh, hey. Didn't see you there, Teach.
Mr. Gomez,
brought you
Mr.
an
Gomez.
I was cleaning a gun.
Oh, Mr. Lopez. Didn't see you sneaking around back there.
So I was just talking, and he kicks me out of class. We have like 2 minutes left in class. He's like, "Go to timeout." I'm like, "Okay, I don't even care," because he was giving me a head start to my next class. I couldn't even make it to timeout. So I was like, "Cool." I wasn't even mad. Why would I give a fuck?
Your high
right?
school had timeout?
Yeah, timeout.
What kind of fucking vocational, no future high school was that?
Bosie's.
We had timeout. We had
Did you have a class that was like working under cars and shit?
No, it was a room for.
No nap for you, Gomez.
There was a room. It was like a closet with like 4 or 5
Take your seat on the
desks.
carpet.
It was a big closet with like 4 or 5 desks, and if you had in-school suspension, you'd be there the whole day. Or if you got timeout, you would get sent from your classroom. It was timeout.
Stop calling it that.
It was called timeout.
You know, everyone except the 5 of you called that the room,
No, it was
right?
called timeout.
Going a timeout again. I kept fidgeting with the key. I keep on a shoelace around my neck.
No, other people had timeout in high school. Clap your hands if you had timeout in high school. Liars. They're liars. And you're making me look like fools.
I didn't
Thank
even-
you. Thank you in the back, the 2 guys. The only
guys.
honest, not
They-
pieces
no,
of
Louis,
shit.
they didn't clap until they
Fuck
were
this
laugh
whole crowd.
clapping with everybody laughing.
If you shine the light on them, they were in your fucking timeout class.
They weren't clapping. They both have fucking palsy.
I should have went with my gut.
No, but
God damn
in school,
it.
I didn't even know in-school suspension until I moved to Jersey. In Philly, it was just you got suspended if you were in trouble.
We had in-school suspension. We had
But
a
then they
timeout
had
class.
that.
So anyway, the teacher, I left. I come to school the next day, and they call me down to the principal's office, and the teacher said that I said to him, "You'll live to regret this."
Oh yeah.
And then they suspended me for 2
You
weeks.
gave him a "You'll rue the day."
I didn't. I did not. I
Did you
did
do it
not
like
say
this?
that. And then I also made the point. I was like, if I was going to threaten his life, I would have said some fucking crazy shit.
Yeah.
Why would I have said something so gay?
I'm gonna kill you, slowly while your wife watches.
2 weeks is a long time.
You say shit like that in good situations. Like, hey, man, later. You're like, all right, man, watch your back.
I'm gonna make you watch the life leave your wife's eyes while I choke her to death.
Take it up. Take it easy, doggy. It'll rue the day.
What did you do with
Live
those?
to regret this.
All right, doggy, remember my name.
What'd you do with those 2 weeks?
What, I mean, I just fucking my mom was so mad.
Did you let her jerk off with your non-dominant hand?
No, I had to just stay home, and then what's funny is they fired him while I was suspended. They ended up firing the teacher because he was lying about a bunch of shit with the students, and he wasn't giving anyone actual grades.
And even at the end of the day, he was like, "But not that. I lied about a lot. Sure, you guys
then-
got me, but
then
not that Lewis thing."
My mom was like, we're gonna sue the school because they should have called you back. And I was
Dude,
like,
your
"You're
mom is
never
such a susceptible. She probably called fucking Jacoby and Myers or fucking one. She definitely called 3 TV commercials that went, "We don't get paid until we make money for you." Was your child lied about by a science teacher? We don't even get paid until that science teacher eats shit.
Dude, then they put her on hold and they were like, hello, and it was just.
You're being funny, but this is all shit that has happened in my life.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I wouldn't mean to hurt
Don't be
you.
sorry.
You
It
should have
doesn't
shared
hurt.
something so scary.
No, but my mom, well, at that point, she only had she had cancer, so she had her vocal cords fried, so she could only whisper. Right, so she did have me call a Jacoby and Myers type to try to sue the doctors that fried her vocal cords. So it's me at like 16 talking to this lawyer, and my mom's like whisper yelling in my ear, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening right now. It was really sad, I guess. Everyone's not happy.
Wow.
Your father
Perform surgery. I know where you live, bitch.
Your father took me against my will.
I don't
Mom,
make threats.
Stop. I didn't want to have you. He made me and then took the easy way out.
Quit it. I'm on the phone with Jacoby.
Mom, I have Myers on the line.
Cancer's
what's
the
the
best
score?
thing I ever grew inside me.
Jesus. This hurts, actually.
That's a
guys.
winner.
It's actually sad now.
That's a winner.
These girls didn't come here for that. They came here for nice, lighthearted fun.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
sorry,
fine.
gals. Miss,
Louis
I
says-
can see your vagina, by the way. You should know that. Yes, I can.
Thank you. Oh.
Well, I'm sorry that your shorts look like a vagina.
Why do your shorts have an airbrushed vagina on them?
Wow.
What are
I
you
didn't know they made labia as a color of shorts.
Like Rick Ridge, you just got an airbrush.
An airbrushed vagina?
Where are we at with the
Yeah,
scores?
let's see what that score is
That was
now.
a
I'm
big
afraid
round
to
for
see
me.
it.
I'm coming
All
back
right, it's
hard,
like
baby
golf
boy.
That was a huge round for Lewis. And by the way,
Big round.
talk about, I've never felt this in the game so far, but you said it earlier, Sean. In my mind, I'm like, there should be some points for an assist because I told you all, take Lewis off the board. I would know this,
Yeah.
but I didn't.
Now we got some new rules. being
After all
played.
these years, we still got secrets.
I better still.
All right.
I better still only have 2 points, or I'm walking.
We have Sean with 2 points.
Yeah. Hey, someone's got to pull up the rear.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Golf time.
Jay with 5 points.
Whoa.
Zach with 6 points.
Ooh.
Lewis with 8 points.
Oh, shit.
And Dave with 12 points.
Yeah.
Is anybody's game.
That's right, Dave.
I can feel you, Lewis.
That's right, Dave.
I can feel you. You're smelling my wind now. I'm not going to go quietly like this science teacher, by the way. It's going to take a little more than your fibbing to get me out of the game.
Two more rounds. Story number 7. Let's do it.
Lewis is inside right now. Wants this so bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
have no
can
idea
feel
how
it.
badly I want it.
I'm fucking terrified.
Lewis wore his seal skin shoes for this tonight. Hey, real quick, let's talk about one of our awesome sponsors over here at Story Wars, everybody, and that is Mando.
Love
Whole
Mando.
Body deodorant. Yeah,
Mando.
man, we have a smelly ass audience, and they hate that.
Well, it's not just armpits. So when you hear about deodorant, you're like, all right, what we traditionally, I'm 42 years old. I just put deodorant in my armpits. That is not the way it is anymore. This is total body deodorant. This is for everything. This is for your balls, your grundle, your belly button, your butt crack, your crevices, the cracks. Most of our fans are fat pieces of shit that have slots all over their fucking body that are full of funk.
Finally, fat people can fuck and not have it smell like room temp bologna. Was that too colorful?
Maybe. Look, I'll tell you right now, this has been clinically proven to control odor better than just showering alone. If you go and take a shower and you smell your balls at the end of the day, they're going to be a little bit stinky probably. Guess what? Not if you're using Mando.
Nope. Your nuts are going to smell so sick. Like fucking, I don't even know, dude. The best nuts.
Really, what we're promoting right now is
Starter pack.
the starter pack, which is incredible.
It's a pretty great deal.
Yeah, it's their stick deodorant, their cream tube deodorant, and 2 products of your choice, like the mini body wash and the deodorant wipes. The deodorant wipes, it's like a Puerto Rican shower right in your fucking bag, dude. You don't even need to shower anymore. You just wipe your
take it
balls and butt.
Take it from balls or pussy to ass, though, not the other way. It's one to grow on.
Anyway, all you got to do right now is go to shopmando.com, shopmando.com, and use the promo code WARS to save 40%, $5 off your starter pack today.
Let's get back to it.
Story number 7. I tutored a girl in math in the 10th grade just because I was attracted to her. I wasn't good at math.
Lewis again for sure.
That could be.
This is a Lewis move.
This would be listen to me.
That could be any person in this room, I feel like. That's like the start of always a movie or something.
I feel like that's how you two met, the Maoris, and fell in love. You plus me equals us.
I just tutored
Let's
a girl.
go to America.
Just because I was,
Were any of us, though?
I wasn't good at math.
Sean is throwing it to the audience almost for no reason right now. I feel like Sean is deflecting.
Damn, that's what you think, dude.
Sean hasn't had any stories tonight.
No, I had the one. I had the one.
This 10th grade thing. That's when it all
LSD,
happened.
remember, bro?
story.
Or, like a trip. Did it even happen? Thank you.
Tutored a girl
guy.
in math. I wasn't. By the way, when I started reading it as she was saying it, so I tutored a girl in math. Like removed all of us, except one person. I think might. It's David Tell. It might be an unpopular opinion. I
Well,
think this might
I'm
be a
going to
David
help you
Tell
guys
story.
out because you're so far behind. I was considered special needs till I was about 25. So,
But it says you weren't good at it. You were doing it because you were attracted.
Correct.
I think this one could be David Tell
This
again.
feels like Lewis trickery.
This one's definitely Zach.
Really? I'm
Zach was good at math, though. Zach
He
went
was
to
good at-
NYU.
that's what I'm saying. I think
Zach-
that
Zach
last
was a good
sentence was
student.
Math was not my strong one, but I did do really good in high school.
You did.
Yeah,
This
he
is
wasn't
not
a bad.
me.
He wasn't a bad.
I
And,
ain't good
and
at
he's
it.
gay.
No, I'm going
Yes,
with.
that too.
I'm going with Sean. I'm going to go with Sean again.
I'm excellent at math, ish.
I'm going to go with Sean. I mean,
It's either Dave or Sean.
I'm
you
bad
heard.
at math, but I would have never taken the time to tutor.
You
Like, I would have
are?
been. There's better things I'd rather do.
I feel the last sentence was written on purpose to throw the scent.
Sure.
Zach.
Really?
Smart kid.
I don't think
Says
he's.
he's not good at math. Probably because he's like, I was terrible at math.
Who would
amazing
leave
at
their
algebra.
daughter with me?
I don't think. I don't think Zach. Yeah, I don't think Zach.
know.
I think Zach was a good student.
Now, where would they do it at the
I agree.
girls'
That's why
house
it's a throw.
or at their
It's a-
house? Interesting.
Ooh, yeah, the tutoring. Whose house does it happen at?
Maybe at a safe place under a slide somewhere. I don't know.
Have we ever? Has this? This is round 7 of 8, right?
Yeah.
Has this ever happened during the show? Have we ever thrown to an audience vote?
No. This is
like straight up, like
this isn't a
applaud if you think
democracy.
it's Lewis. Applaud if you think it's Lewis.
You want
one person?
One guy.
That's,
What about
that's
Jay?
the girl that I tutored.
Okay.
A lot of people think it's Jay.
Dave? Me?
Yes. Yeah.
No,
yeah. Thank you, man.
Everyone
Thank
thinks
you.
it's Jay.
I'm saying Sean.
What? Wait a minute. Hold
Wow.
on. What is the audience seeing that I'm not seeing?
Yeah,
right
I don't
now?
see it.
I thought a girl was pretty. I wanted to be near.
Wait a second.
I'm seeing a guy
Wait
who
a
might have
second.
done it. Just throw it to the audience.
Yeah,
Is
that's why I
that
said
an
Sean.
abacus in your pocket, Jay? You slick son of a bitch.
Sean is
It's
doing a lot
Sean.
of weird
It's
shit
Sean.
right now.
Sean's
I
playing,
think
but
it's Zach.
I
You know what?
don't
Final
why.
answer. Sean fucking Patton. Yes.
I'm going final
I'm
answer,
saying
David
that too,
Tell.
Lewis.
Thank you.
Final
Dave.
answer, David Tell.
I'm going for
I'm going with this modern day Cheech and Chong over here. Sean.
I'm going Zach.
Zach?
I'm gonna throw the algorithm. Big J.
Wow.
Only someone good at math would throw algorithm out.
Yes. You're right, Sean.
God damn
We
it,
all
that's
got-
true, but I
he
already locked
saved
in.
it at the end so we know it right before we
I
all
locked
lose.
in. Yeah, it's the
Well
ultimate
done.
fuck you.
Well
Alex,
done.
All right.
Is everyone locked in?
Across the table, I have Lewis said Sean, Jay said Dave, Dave said Sean, Sean said Zach, and Zach said
Me.
J.
Jay. You guys, it was Lewis again.
No way! Holy shit!
I'm legit mad at myself.
What an
I knew this
asshole.
was fucking Lewis.
I'm legit
What a
pissed
How did
at
I end up
myself
with
for this.
Dave?
This guy's walking out. I don't believe it either, buddy. Yeah, man, get the
This
fuck
guy
out
just
of
got
here.
his
It
ass
sucks.
handed to him on
This game is
DraftKings.
fixed.
I don't believe this Puerto Rican knows what science and
This
math
is-
even are.
This is 2016 all over again, man.
Oh, yes, that is right. I have tied for first place with Dave Vitale.
Holy shit!
Fuck no. No.
Listen,
No.
I'm pissed that I'm mathematically out of this, but as a story warrior, I am proud of you, Lewis. What a pull from behind victory.
comeback. Well, not
It was
yet.
8-0, David
one
Tell at one
round left.
point.
I'm just looking at
I
this like a
can't
golf
believe I-
score, and I'm doing the best.
You're nailing it, dude. You
doing
are
great.
so close to par.
I came in here a Yankee and I'm leaving a Met. I can't believe it.
But, Dave, are you leaving with 2018, my last hope?
No.
When Ensign is left behind relationships on all interpersonal levels, he left behind a home he loved in the city where he grew up. He left behind a career in corporate America. He put his foot over the edge and stepped into the unknown. Hard drugs fueled travel and interactions. New interests and activities replaced everything familiar in
Wow.
Ensign's life. Wow.
Wow, you didn't have to read the whole book, but yeah, I'm hoping I leave with that book.
Yeah.
Boy, it's so shiny. Look at the
It's already so
Right
close.
out of the
bind,
Story
the
Wars
binding isn't
library.
cracked at all.
It's just
Yeah.
weird.
Right
This
now.
is why Lewis is a genius.
He really is.
The topic was high school. He went stories academic based, so they just skip me.
Yeah.
Well, here's what happened with that chick, Christina Orphanodakis. Cute fucking little
Oh my
Greek chick.
God, that name sucks
No, she
shit
was cute,
hard.
dude.
Orphanodakis.
Orphanodakis, yeah.
What is that? Like the
That's a
Greek in the
dentist.
third power?
That is
She
Greek.
was Greek, yeah, she was
Of course
Greek.
she was. Harry Bush, right?
No, I never got that far with it. We
no,
just
but I'm
muscular
telling you,
forearms.
she did.
we just
I dated a
kissed.
Greek girl once. Her bush was so thick, when I shaved it for her, when I lied and said I think it's sexy for me to do it, so it would finally go away.
Yeah.
Projectile squirter.
Wow.
That big old Greek. That's how thick a Greek bush is. I'm
That's
sorry,
a
Louis. Your
way
story.
better
problem.
story.
Yeah.
Or that's how little your dick is, that Bush was the difference between squirting and not.
It's an unexplored theory, and I'm suffice to say, I'll explore it.
Well, yeah, anyway, so yeah, I
Math is still out there. We got to ask Nicole, orthodontist.
she was Nicole
Mathematician
Orthodontis.
Jay
And
Gomez.
it was orthopedic contest.
Go ahead, Louis. Tell us about your beautiful mind.
Yeah, no, so
What
I
about Lauren Giannis Athapopoulos?
well
Hunka Bunka Dukas.
Lauren Stavros Hakalakis.
Yeah. Fucking Stompakanopoulos.
Her vagina would look like Stavros. You know that, right?
Pantheos.
And it would.
Feta Punjaga Bagakagavas.
Lauren Jesse Stephanopoulos.
Lauren John Stamos.
Uncle Jesse Stephan Dinerbopoulos. Fucking no, she was a cute chick, and I was actually in 9th grade math, but I was in 10th grade. I was in like younger math because I was stupid. But I was like, hey, I'll tutor you in math, and I would go over to her house every day, and not understand what I was saying to her, just so I could kiss her.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's actually. Wait, would she kiss you back?
No, she was terrified.
By the way, it's old and out there in the world, so it doesn't matter.
She said,
it's a 20.
she said like.
Did you have to go to her dad's diner to apologize?
I swear to God, her dad owned a diner.
Yeah.
I shit you not, her dad owned a diner.
Kurt Metzger, it's out there in the world now already for years. It's a 20-year-old joke, but he used to have a joke about my ex-wife's friend who he made a joke she's not allowed to date, but he made it himself, and he was like, her father was Greek Orthodox, and he was racist against me because I wasn't Greek. He was racist against me. And he goes, some diner monkey from Ass Fuck Island is the greatest description of Greek I've ever heard in my life. A diner monkey from Ass Fuck Island. Rest in peace, Kurt Metzger, everybody. He's very much alive, I promise you.
Wow.
We have one round left.
Oh my God.
I can't believe
the book could stay in house.
Oh yeah, plugs. Wait, let's take a moment to do plugs before we do our final round. Real quick, what do you got coming up next, Zach?
Just follow me on Instagram at Zach is not funny. I'll be on the road with Lewis on and off, and I am at the Fifth Borough Comedy Festival in Staten Island, New York on September the 21st.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Me, SeanPatton.com. I'm about to go on a 4-month tour opening for David Cross, but also I got it's awesome. I got the Wits End in Charleston, South Carolina. It's awesome. The Punchline. Oh, that's the 6th and 7th of September. The Punchline in San Francisco, 18th through 21st of September. And the show on FX premieres on September 2nd. It's called
Nice.
Dude. Yeah, so very cool. Excited.
I'll be reading My Last Hope in a hammock now that I made it fair for Lewis, the creator of the game.
Jay.
BigJComedy.com. I'm all over the place. Every weekend I'm on the road, so look for a city near you at BigJComedy.com. Listen to The Bonfire with me and the great Robert Kelly 5 days a week on Faction Talk, Sirius XM 103, and of course Legion of Skanks.
Yeah.
On Gas Digital Network.
Yeah.
Most offensive
Coming up,
podcast on earth, you know it. And yeah, go see me on the road. I'm touring everywhere. The Media Ogre Tour coming to a city near you. LewisofSkanks.com is a website. Subscribe to Gas Digital. Get the uncensored version of this show, plus thousands of hours of other content. Legion of Skanks, Real Ass Podcast, and all the other podcasts on the network. All in one place, all ad-free, all uncensored. Use the promo code WAR. You save $1.50 a month. It's only $9 for the premium service. And also check out my other pods, The Regs, Lewis and Zach, the Lewis and Zach Show. We don't know what the new name is going to be, but it's something. We're rebranding it. And
Lewis and Zach Attack.
Lewis and
I
Zach
think I named that.
It's not Real Ass Podcast anymore?
We're changing the name.
Really?
Yeah. Why, you hated the name?
Years. No, I'm kidding. No, I love it. I love it.
We figured 10 years in, now's the time to do it.
It's either Lewis and Zach Show, Lewis and Zach Attack, or N-word. It was very weird.
I love that.
They're going to put it to a Twitter poll.
Either way, check out all my pods. Check me out on the road and all the other stuff.
Nice.
We have one final round. Really, it's me versus David Tell, but everyone's still playing. Everyone can throw anyone off.
There we go.
You know what? There's no last place here.
I'm doing it.
If there was, it's Sean.
100%. Take it up the rear.
Hold on a
Give it up the
second.
rear. There we
Just
go.
to make it interesting.
Hell yeah.
I'm doing it blind. Put this around my eyes. That's how much I feel I am due.
It's a bandana from Dave's Game Show, Dead Man's Merch. Hell yeah.
I don't want to bring any evil into the room here. Go ahead.
Dave learned the blindfold trick when Jeff Ross would bring girls backstage.
Okay. It's hard
I didn't see it. I don't know how old she is.
It's hard taking that from a man who owned a photocopier machine. Was that your big win? Okay, let's go.
Story number 8. In senior year of high school, I was sleeping over at a friend's house. After mostly everyone left, a girl who I liked masturbated in front of me. I froze and we were interrupted before anything else happened. I later found out she had a sleeping disorder and didn't remember doing it.
Well,
Dude, this is a dream I've had.
Yeah. This is me. I'm just confessing up.
I feel like this was you.
No, it's not.
A sleeping disorder. I like ugly guys. I don't know.
This isn't Zach.
Why do you think not, Zach? Jesus